ain't gonna lie, small YouTuber, but I think this dude got more motherfucking views than me. He got like 26 in his chat and shit, so let me see if I can hit him with a little comeback real quick. You know, I don't like to be avoided by these weird niggas who they see me in the chat, so and they be saying that weird ass shit. I be wanting to hit them with a little something, but yeah, gotta get my body count back up. Feel me? B1 Brother Mo, and let's get this body count back up. Yes, sir. Shout out Lil Rock. Shout out Black Beauty. Shout out Hassan Burton. You're now rocking with the B1 Network affiliate. B1 Brother Moses, proud and salute. B1 Network founded by both Taz Exclusives and Nyla Says. And I'm just here to beat the white off these naggers. Feel me? That's the only reason I'm here. All right, we ready. Man, so what's good, man? I got a hell of a piece of content. Maurice, what's good with you? A hell of a piece of content to deliver. It could be about an hour and 15 minutes, so rock with the kid. There's just been a little bit more that I've been focused on rather than, you know, this conscious community shit. So we'll take a moment and we'll knock this one out. So first and foremost, I'm already trying to get new to this. I'm trying to get new to this screencast. I haven't done it in a while, but I will show you what I used to do with it, and hopefully that can kind of make up for where I'm at today. So, you know, if you let something go for a little while, then oh yeah, you ain't know Hassan Burton? Look, you see him in a little picture with him? Yeah, birds of a feather. Anyway, so yeah, if you stop using the skills for a little while, then sometimes they go away, but then sometimes they come back. It may be a little rough around the edges, but they come back. And so I was shooting some screencasts today of one of the B1 Network co-founders, Taz Exclusives, and he was playing some, you know, some content. I believe it's a little controversial content, and so it goes back and forth sparring as we interrogate some of these, you know, some of these Black YouTube channels who side on the defense of Brother Polight. And because they've made their public opinions known that they are in the defense of Brother Polight, or they are tiptoeing around the conversation, then as Black men also on YouTube and using our platforms, we have to address that. And so if there's anything more that I could say about that, it would just be in my opinion, or in my courts, my own court of opinion, I say guilty. A jury of peers, I say guilty. And as of right now, Brother Polight should be on trial. Not in their courts. That might take a while, but Brother Polight should be on trial today. Maurice, is my mic coming out good, or what's going on down there, man? Oh, so all right, what you see here on this screen. Oh, sorry. Can you see the Excel screen down there, or no? Maurice, can you see the Excel screen, or are we still looking at Brother Polight on there and African Bambaataa, the birds of a feather that flock together? Oh, 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 you don't hear me now, huh? Oh, you don't hear me now, huh? uh, oh, you don't hear me now, huh? I got you, Maurice. Don't even worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. Can we see the Excel spreadsheet, or are we looking at the Bombada boys? Which one are we looking at? Oh shit, my shit's going live right now. I finally got a notification on my own. They tripping now. They gave me my own notification. Over. That's what it is. It's over. Let me see. So did somebody tell me? Not somebody got to tell me whether or not we got the Bambata boys up there, or we got the Excel spreadsheet going. Try to show you something before I hop into this information. Damn. Oh, y'all still don't hear me? My mic's still broken. All right, man. I could wait all day. I, I got time. I know you can hear me, but what screen do you see? Do you see the Bombada, or do you see the Excel sheet? Appreciate you, Black Beauty. Let me try this then. If I stop the screen share and then let's see. Oh, you thanks, Hassan. All right, thanks, my guy. I'm sitting there like, man, what's going on here? Oh, so what we see on the screen here, it's some deep information, right? And so I started off, just let me see, let me go back a little bit. Tell y'all what we did here back when I used to be pretty good at the screencast. Business decisions and shit had to be made off of large Excel spreadsheets. And so we started off creating one, just a general one for the 2020 election. I'm trying to see how I can speed this thing up so we can get to the work. Anyway, so I started off just with the election, making a very simple graph of the outcomes and such. Of course, this information could be a lot more expanded. It just looks at the different territories where where the numbers came in. All right, and so one of the major things is that I was using this type of process when we were projecting to see if Donald Trump was going to win or Biden was going to win. Now that one's okay. It's a very simplified process until we start adding additional details to it, right? And so on this one, I just changed what it is, but it's still the same concept. So we have all of the dates running on the left, and then we have the Dow Jones Industrial Average on the right. And so it's a way of tracking stocks. If they wanted to track Bitcoin or whatever they wanted to track, that's what's sitting right here. So in the same way, if we wanted to track the different districts and how much what their vote count looks like, we could do the same thing with what we see here. Put it on a nice little line graph and then keep it pushing. So that was number one. And then number two, let's see if we can get to number three. Dow Jones, stock market fluctuations over time. And the Dow Jones, that was 2012 as well. And so we go from the presidential election to the stock market. And on this one, let me see. Mama Sam, Mama Sama, Makusa. Okay, here we go. So the street numbers on the left, the street type, the city, zip code, the sales month. Show them how to create a pivot table on it. I use the actual codes and such, so that's something that we have to learn. And then on this one, I use sales. And because sales is, it's another level of important, where can we sell and such? This one was vital. We see all the addresses and such, how much money they sold on certain dates. And I didn't get it all right, first of all. I didn't get everything right. Oh yeah, we finna drill that. Hey, I try to go over there to that dude. What's his channel? Natzar Annoying. Let me see what that dude name was. Natzar Annoying. This is what we're gonna get into. Natzar Annoying. But anyway, they go to pivot table that gives all of the zip codes on the left and then how much was sold on the right. Now, this one was big because of real estate. It was definitely big because of real estate. People needed their own process. They didn't want to work off of, you know what I'm saying? They didn't want to work off existing listings. They needed something that they create themselves, that they can update themselves so that they don't have to be behind when the other real estate folks are moving on the market. And so if you can see here by zip code, how much are they selling for? What is the average price? And then that helps investors find, those properties that meet their budget. And so that one was a good one. I actually like this one. Three different levels of analysis, but all of them could be used in any type of demonstration. So now we gotta give them the second one. So that's pivot tables as such. Now this one is the Google Fusion tables, and it's going to go deeper into the real estate. So y'all bear with me. We gonna get there. We are going to get there. I used to use screencast a lot, but now I'm still getting there. I got to get that back, that skill set. And so as we see here, we just drilled down Duval County Public Records. You know what I'm saying? So Brother Moses could actually find the address where damn near everybody is moving in Florida. They better not get caught slipping a little bit, because you see this? Pick your motherfucking county. Pick one. I just used Duval. Shout out Emmanuel Briggs. I just used Duval for right here. I just used Duval. And once we get Duval, you know what I'm saying? We can go to the advanced search, get that data online. Telling you, man, it's all body bags. Property, real estate number, advanced search, sales date, sales price. We're going to get them right. This is probably one of my top 3 videos that nobody has seen. I think these 3 videos had like 17 hits, and I don't think people knew what they was actually looking at, especially people who are business minded. These videos will never get to the reach that they have on YouTube. I mean, now I could put some drama with it, and let's see where it go now. But this skill set is still invaluable. You know what I'm saying? Right here on the left, we're looking at the property use. So what's his name? Trying to open a school, Umar Johnson. If he was really trying to open up a school anywhere in America, he had to just holler at me. That was it. All he had to do was holler at me. Right here, I just used church. But if he wanted to use, no, if he wanted to just go speak at all the churches in Duval County, that's there. If he wanted all the schools in Duval County, that's there. As we see, it's populated here on the left. We put the price range on this bad boy, and we good to go, man. I just got to download the information here, but as we see, it just populates. The same thing that we was looking at from the first one, I just showed them how I got there. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I used to be pretty good at these screencasts. Now I'm not so much. So I just wanted to shoot that out there with the information that I had. A one last one. This is probably the most simple one. So now that you got all those budgets, you can put them by the month. And if you got your stocks, you can put them by the month and just continue to break down until you get macros. See, one thing that we don't want to do is to have to keep recycling the process every time. And so we went from the basic graphs and such, all of the zip codes with real estate. And then on this one, we show the macros so that whenever they come back, it just updates itself. I mean, now I promise you, these were probably 3 of the most important videos that I've ever released that nobody will ever see, because I'm a small channel, B1 Brother Moses. Tasha D, what's good with it? All right, so now that we got that out the way, you know what time it is, man. You know what time it is, man. These people must have slipped and bumped their motherfucking heads. They don't know who B1 Brother Moses is. You know what I'm saying? So that's interesting. That's very interesting that they don't know who B1 Brother Moses is. You feel me? Let's get to this work. So not only about the Bambata books and them boys, but Here's the actual thing that I'm breaking down right now here today on my little B1 drill study. So this dude can't even spell the word, but has the audacity to lie on my homie. Can't even spell it, but has the audacity to lie on the homie, the founder of the B1 network, who I proudly salute. No problem. No, nigga, you are the problem. He is the problem. And I'm going to prove it today. I'm definitely going to prove it. I got to, because I can't just, you know what I'm saying? I can't just say things that I don't believe to be true when in fact I know that they're true, especially when I'm able to grab a quick video of it. Stop it. All right, so let's do this one first. So I built into the Eagle slide a quick little, how do we do it? Control, click control, what is that shit again? Control plus click. The fuck is a click? Well, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't know how to open it, man. Open that mug like this, then. Jackasses. All right, let me know if y'all can see Sister Irene. Can I
testing 1 2?
Excuse me. My bad. Hey, brother, can you teach me stocks and how to read them correctly? I think I have an idea, but then again, I'm not gaining as much.
All right, we are live right now on Sonetta Studios. What you can do is start sending out the links to your peoples. You can open up a window and go right to Sonetta Studios, and we are live.
Oh, I can do that?
On your side. On your side of the, you know, you can start sending out the links.
My first observation of this video back on June 5th, 2019 is you saw how big her screen was, and then he continues to compress her screen until it's smaller than his. That was just my first observation.
You know.
Can we hear her as well, or we just see her?
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we hear her as well? Hey, Miss Rhonda. Emmanuel, can we hear her as well?
I just don't see it yet.
Go right to Sonetta
All right, perfect.
Studios on YouTube.
Oh, I see. Yes. Okay.
Yes, we are live.
Okay.
I just got to show y'all this body bag, man, because they think our sister Irene be playing. Absolutely not. This is June 5th, 2019, and watch this body bag.
And I do this because, you know, YouTube don't be passing out the notifications a lot.
Right. That's still an issue.
With the European. So I say, can you be pro-black after being pro-white? What do you say to that, myself? Before you say that, shout out to my brother O'Shea TV for making this interview possible. He made sure where I could hook up with my sister and we could talk more about this. So shout out to my brother O'Shea. I want to say that. Now, sister, what is your take on that?
Say it again.
Can you be pro-black after being pro-white or in a relationship with a European, married to a European?
So right off the bat, they start jumping on her from all of the little troll accounts and things that they've heard about her. But they don't know this is a powerful woman that can bench press all of these dudes. She bench pressed these dudes intellectually. So let me go on and let her speak this one, and then we're going to get into the body bag.
I don't know about after being pro-white, right? But I definitely think that you can be actively in a relationship with someone who's not Black and have been in the past in a relationship with somebody who's not Black and still be for your people.
Mm-hmm.
Simple, straightforward.
Okay, I'm expecting you to go in.
Nah, she was then and she still is now, fool.
Well, I can only.
What was this relationship like? What's the difference? Like, you know, like you've been with a European, now you with a brother. What was it like, the transitioning for you?
Oh, that wasn't personal? A little quick personal jab?
So
okay.
He's the only European that I had been with. But it wasn't much difference. About the only issues that I did have was because of the industry that he worked in. And he came from New York to California. He did a big project, and a couple of people did try him, right? Because he's a white boy. But outside of that, being from San Francisco, it wasn't really much different. I think the experience, and I think it's important to say this, me being from San Francisco, him being from Brooklyn, would be a different experience, living in California than, let's say, an interracial couple in the Deep South or in the Midwest.
Karma and justice, salute.
Everything I should say should come with that caveat.
Now, you, of course, obviously is a beautiful young lady, beautiful sister.
No justice, no peace.
Walking down the street with him, have you ever been getting like hate coming from the brothers?
Area? Yeah, not so much.
Right. Why do you think interracial relationships are so common today? It's real common now.
All right, one more body bag and we're going to get to the
I don't really
deep
think it's that common. It's said that about 1/4 of Black men marry out, and Black women are about 1/3 of that. So I think it's not as common as television and media and, new media, social media, what have you think. But I think it is being heavily promoted and pushed. It's sort of, like homosexuality.
Here we go.
4% of the population, but
Here
if you
we go.
watch TV, you would think they were like half the population. And I think interracial dating is similar. It's not that common. It is common probably in urban areas, but I think for most of the country, that's not the rule.
All right.
All right.
I'm going to give you an opportunity to tell your story, whatever you would like to tell us about, to enlighten us and to educate us. But let me ask you a question. I heard you say something about, can you break down what a MGTOW?
Oh, MGTOW? Okay.
What is that?
Men going their own way? Okay.
Yes.
We used to body bag them too.
I don't know.
All right. Men going their own way.
Yeah.
Oh, MGTOW.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Easy body bag. You can brush them off.
White people start.
Because you did something on that,
I did.
Yeah.
She
I
just
did.
told you
And
about
MGTOW
homosexuals.
MGTOW is very
Men going their own way. What the
So
hell else do you
MGTOW
need to hear?
Yeah, MGTOW is a group of very misguided men and a lot of losers. So
A lot of losers.
Men who are disenfranchised, men who are having difficulty in leadership positions over women, men who are incels, maybe they're not able to get women, men who are socially awkward.
Definitely awkward.
Men who are hurt. And then some young boys that just get caught up in the foolishness. And they do really weird things, like sit around and obsess over women, have sex with silicone dolls, just do weird stuff.
Have sex with what?
Like the further you get into it, the weirder they become.
Say that again.
Are incels, maybe they're not able to get women, men who are socially awkward, men who are hurt. And then some young boys that just get caught up in the foolishness. And they do really weird things, like sit around and obsess over women, have sex with silicone dolls, just do weird stuff. Like the further you get into it, the weirder they become.
That's right. Now, there's a body bag, like an intrinsic body bag coming up. So I'm going to have to speed this up so I can get to the work. This is just the preamble. You know me, I can do an hour easy. Easy.
So I just kind of disregard them, but I do like to talk about them every now and again, just because I think that there is a systematic attempt to break down healthy male-female relationships. And I think MGTOW is part of that. Just like the feminists
Tampa Supreme.
are part of that.
Salute.
Just like the homosexual agenda.
Right here. Time to get them. The homosexual agenda. I just want y'all to notice what SARS start doing when these bombs start getting dropped.
Part of that. It's all, different sides of the same box.
Yeah, they are.
And so I just have zero tolerance for people who try to encourage others to break down like familial structure and have unhealthy male-female relationships because I'm big on like unity, and that is the complete adverse of that.
What do you think creates that type of individual, though?
Well, I think that a lot of times men expect things to be fair, right?
With
so
women.
I was actually having this conversation with my man the other day, actually last night. And he and I were talking about, for example, male rape, right? And how men don't get sympathy when they get raped. And my argument was that, you know, in reality, there are like levels to this, right? So if a baby is violated, that's like the worst ever. If a child is violated, that's like 7, that's worse to us than somebody who's 16, right? If a woman is violated, it's not as bad in our eyes if a child is violated. It's still bad, but we'll be more angry about the child. And then men are kind of at the top of the totem pole, right? Because with power and position and dominance, it means that you're going to sympathize with less because you have the most power, you have the most dominance. So we may sympathize with men in that case if they're attacked by another man, but we might kind of blow it off or laugh at it, chuckle a little bit if the perpetrator is a woman.
Right.
Right? And that's not to be unfair.
If the perpetrator is a woman. All right, let's get to this body bag then.
Right? And how men don't get sympathy.
Men don't get sympathy. Tell them, Ree.
And my argument was that, you know, in reality, there are like levels to this, right? So if a baby is violated, that's like the worst ever.
Right.
If a child is violated, that's like 7. That's worse to us than somebody who's 16, right?
Right.
If a woman is violated, it's not as bad in our eyes as if a child is violated. It's
I don't
still
compare
bad,
them. It's all bad.
but we'll be more angry about the child. And then men are kind of at the top of the totem pole, right? Because with power and position and dominance, it means that you're going to sympathize with.
Why don't you shake his head to agree or anything? He asked her the question. But watch what he do here. He don't shake his head or nothing.
Sympathy and privileges as a child, being a woman, and men being over me aren't going to get the same kind of sympathies and privileges as children or women.
No, men should not get the sympathies.
But there have been a group of people pandering to this. And they'll say, oh, well, you don't get to cry as much as everybody else. And we all know men are human, and they can cry. We just have the expectation that they won't cry as much as a woman or a
definitely not on the internet.
And that's okay. But then we also have people pander to the fact that, well, men often have to pay child support.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Or
not me one brother Moses. I got one wife and 2 kids.
But then this is very skewed, right? Because especially in the Black community, most men don't make enough money to pay alimony.
Shit.
That never happens.
I don't know about most, but we are.
Most men aren't paying that much in child support, and only 40% of children get child support. So it's not happening most of the time. But we'll take these anecdotal cases and try to demonize an entire situation. So I think that it's more people taking advantage of a rhetoric and a movement being started to be destructive to the fabric of male and female relationships, and people getting caught up in it because it's easy to swallow poison when there's a little bit of sugar to it. It's easy to tell a lie when there's a little bit of truth to it, because the truth will resonate with you, and then you'll start accepting the BS on the side of it.
That's right. Now speed it up.
I've been on your channel strolling through, checking out some of your titles, checking out some of your video and your content.
Take the ST, take the S off. You've been trolling.
Go check the sister out. Sister, let them know what your channel is right quick.
It's Irene Yvette.
All right, y'all hear that? Y'all can go and check her out. If I got any of my moderators in here, can y'all go find that, throw that link up in there so y'all can go ahead right to her channel and subscribe. She got a lot of interesting stuff. And I also noticed that you be battling these Hebrews too. You know what I'm saying? You be going in with the Hebrew Israelites.
Going battling the Hebrews. Don't this sound familiar? All of this right now.
Having children by a European, they would look at your children and say, well, your children is white.
Swear to God, this was 2019, 2 years ago.
So that's what they would teach.
Even though they white?
Nah, my child, black blood is dominant.
They white?
But my children is black first. How do you look at that? What would you say to that? And I'm quite sure the brothers probably came at you like that already.
Oh, the kids are white.
Have they?
Yeah, definitely. I've had.
So talk a little bit about that. How you feel about that when they say to you?
Now they talking about our kids. That's what they're trying to do. Slick dissing our kids.
Well, first, shout out to the Hebrew Israelites. I like them. We have a lot of good debates that are scripture centered. So we have to be careful not to do what was done in the past, which is allow any sector of Black people to be weaponized against us.
Mm-hmm.
And we've seen that happen a lot globally with mixed race
The
people.
manosphere
And we've seen
weaponized against us.
go along with this weaponization. And we've seen in cases like in Australia where they fight back heavily about that and they identify heavily with their Blackness.
Right.
So whilst I don't consider mixed people Black, in my house, they are raised with the Afro-centered focus. So, for example,
because I was about to ask you, how are they raised being that?
No, he wasn't.
The Afro-centered focus. So
I gotta let her say that again. And I promise you, we're gonna get to this body
and
bag.
we've seen in cases like in Australia where they fight back heavily about that and they identify heavily with their Blackness.
Mm-hmm.
People have grandparents or things like that.
I gotta let us say it one more again.
And so when we talk about community efforts and things like that, we want to be careful not to do what was done in the past, which is allow any sector of Black people to be weaponized against us.
Long time,
And we've
Burgess. I'll be
seen that
checking you
happen
out.
a lot globally with mixed race people. And
HT
we've
Ball was
seen
salute.
mixed race people go along with this weaponization.
This mixed
And
race
we've seen
people
in
going along?
cases like in Australia where they fight back heavily about that and they identify heavily with their Blackness.
Right?
So
So in
while I
Australia,
don't
they fight
consider
back, hold on to their
Black
Blackness.
in my house,
And why she don't
they are
consider them Black
raised
in her house.
with the Afro-centered focus.
They're raised with an
So,
Afrocentric focus.
Oh,
For
I'm glad
example,
you
they-
said that because I
That nigga was about to say shit.
don't think like mixed children. Let's say mixed children.
I told you they
having
shooting
mixed
shots.
children, you don't think that can confuse the two?
And you
can
be
confuse
pro-Black if
our
you date
children?
white.
For example, let's look at
Does the
Halle
white boy
Berry,
get harassed because
Tiger
she's
Woods,
with him?
Derek Jeter,
Now her
and
children.
so on
Okay.
and so on. There's
Okay.
like Tiger Woods will tell you in a minute, I'm not Black. I'm
Shut the
a
fuck up.
Black person who's dating out because they feel some kind of way about their own people, right?
Mhm,
They hate their men, they hate their women, they think something superior about someone else. Then you're going to get a child that's going to have a lot of issues.
That's
Now,
right.
as somebody who has an adult child who's fine, I have to say that for me, it's all about honesty, right? So I don't start in the starting place that every single white
Finally, he
person
made
is
her
a horrible
screen
individual.
bigger.
But I would say that most white people are not good people, and most white people are acquiescent to the status quo. That's why it's been able to stay in power so long.
Right.
And so I'm fine with a white person who's willing to admit that. But if you want to be fake about it, and I think your people didn't do anything, and I find this to be the case with a lot of
Bro
white
Rod,
allies,
salute.
then that's problematic. The way we teach it in my house is just the honest part of it, which is that every single white person is not bad, but historically, most of them have been bad.
Most of them.
Oh, hold on.
Yes.
We've had
Mute
Black
your mic.
people
Kids in the back.
in nature, and I just mean get white people over with love. And then you have the CIA come in and disrupt a lot of the militant acts we're doing. We saw parties like the Black Panther Party trying to link with white working organizations.
Man,
Others
she
in
bodying
crime
this
and
dude on
lost
this
for decades
this
at a time.
admixture conversation.
And
It's
so
going right
I
over
think
his
that
head.
dynamic and the pre-existing dynamic, where in most communities where Black men outnumber Black women, is because there's a prison there.
Mhm.
Men.
Because
And
there's a
like I said,
prison
I was watching
here.
your channel and I seen how you was going in saying just because you have the phallic symbol don't mean you're a man, don't make you a man. You know, I saw you going in on that.
Right.
You was talking about
A
that.
phallus
But how
don't
do
make
you
you a
feel when
man.
you see these males blaming women for our condition? They will
Oh,
blame the
oh,
sisters
oh,
for
there
the
you go.
condition that we are in today.
Look
Some
how
of the
big her
sisters
screen
will
is.
blame the brothers while we are in this condition today. How did the Black man and woman become rivals of each other?
Yeah.
Well, the sisters are damn right to blame men for where we're at today. Who the fuck else was supposed to lead them? What group of men do you think should have led our women? Weird ass dude.
So what do I think of men who do that? Was I think your first question.
Yeah.
And
I
down
think
she goes.
that I don't respect it. And I think I don't respect it because to me, because I think there's a hierarchy, right? Children are at the bottom, then there's women, then there's men. I mean, that's all the people that are on the earth, right? Men, women, and children.
Right.
They're not doing. Let's look at that. No, you have to figure out what you need to do.
Mhm.
Now, granted, there's an argument to leadership is only good as people's willingness to follow you.
Uh-huh.
But the thing is, you just need to lead your woman in your house.
You
And if
gotta
every man
lead
has a
anyway.
standard for what goes
With
on in
zero
his house
followers.
and with his family, then that will cause a collective change. I know in my house, and the Black man that's over me, there's no insubordination.
Correct.
These politics or all the above?
Yeah, I think it's kind of all of the above. I know in my home, there's no television. There's no sort of programming that my children are ever exposed to that I don't watch first.
Uh-huh.
And I think in the school,
Look,
there's
and now
definitely a
she's
level of
super small again.
indoctrination. Something that my mom was just sharing with me this morning is here in California, they're teaching even pedophilia as a sexual orientation at the
Say that
grade school
again.
level.
Hold on.
So I
Hold
think
on.
all of those things are true. It's definitely being shoved down our throats because
Sorry, I
white
need you to say
people
that again.
really love Greco-Roman.
Yeah, they do love that Greco-Roman Athenian
just
boy
came
lover
to
type
me.
shit.
And let me tell you what happened to me. I think a couple of weeks ago,
Shut
my
up.
children came home and said to me, Dad, they want us to go to school because they old enough to know better now. They want us to go to school because it's called, I forgot what that name was. Hey, Africa. Okay, baby. I
Tell me
forgot what
something.
they called it, but the girls had to wear men clothes.
Dale Gino, salute.
And the boys had to go wearing some women stuff.
Is that right?
I said, what was that called, baby? What was that called when y'all had the change clothes? What was the name of that? You remember?
It was called Stupid.
Oh, gender what? Oh, it was called Gender Bender Day. You ever heard of that?
No.
Nope, but I'm not surprised.
Man, family, watch out for that. I said, baby, what you gonna do? Son, what you gonna do? My baby said, man, I'm gonna
smack the fuck out the principal.
My stuff, my regular jeans, my sneakers or whatever, you know? And of course, my son ain't going out doing no crazy stuff like that. So yes, like you said, it's coming through the schools too now where they starting to do Gender Bender Day. And I said, what the hell is that? And my daughter said, well, you know, I'm supposed to wear boy clothes and the boys supposed to wear some girl stuff. And I said, man, I know you ain't doing no crazy. And they said they get graded on that. Well, goddamn it, you're going to fail this grade. You're going to fail this one.
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's
anybody else ever heard of that, especially in New York? Gender Bender Day.
No.
Hey, Sati,
I ain't in New York, but no.
Go ahead, it's on you, sister.
Leave the school.
Yeah, so I've never heard of that, but that doesn't surprise me. This is why I homeschool.
Salute, MJ. Glad you have my initials.
Brother has an excellent, option for parents who don't feel they can do it on their own or just need a break. Sometimes
somebody said it's big in Cali. They doing that.
Let's stop cutting her off, weird dude.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, in California, they're even teaching pedophilia as a sexual orientation.
Jot them little eyes real quick, you see?
I think what we really have to recognize is that white people love Greco-Roman society.
Let's all drink.
When you go to museums, that's what's pushed. When you're in your history books, that's what they uphold as their greatest. The Olympics comes from that. A lot of our brands and the designs of our cities and things like that, and a lot of our ideologies in westernized societies are based on Greco-Roman society. And so they're trying to bring that back in. And a big part of Greco-Roman society is homosexuality and pedophilia.
And pedophilia.
And that's actually how they justify teaching pedophilia in the schools, because historically it was an aspect of Greek society. So they felt that they could teach it as an orientation.
Look at it.
And homosexuality is no different. But it's an insidious sort of thing because, if you forgot what was on the screen. I just did a video on this. Homosexuality is a dangerous thing, right? They molest children more.
Yes, they do.
And then the people in charge of the studies and who pass laws skew the numbers by saying that homosexuals who molest children are not homosexual. They're pedophiles.
Right.
So then they can lower the numbers of homosexual child abuse. Well, that's games. You know what I mean? Call it male on male child abuse versus homosexual child abuse for the sake of statistics.
Look to the left, look to the right,
or,
look to the left, look to the right.
We have these transgender people. India Moore has been like my pet project recently, who was a boy taken out of the home, placed with a transgender, given drugs, hormones as a child, and then had those hormones withdrew, and then was pimped out to homosexual men for his entire childhood.
Right.
And now this man is on L thinking he's a woman instead of getting the mental health treatment that he needs.
Right.
Historically, in the Black community, we have really selected against these behaviors, but it's almost scary the level with which our people are gaining comfort with accepting a lot of these degenerate behaviors. And
oops, is that not a body bag right there? Is that not a body bag right there? Somebody tell me that that's not a body bag.
I think that we have to really be careful, especially in the community where our Black boys are so vulnerable and our Black girls are being molested at such high rates.
Somebody tell me, is that a body bag? Do you see where she's at? She's saying this shit to him. Look at him looking away. He almost wanna freckle up. Look at him. I don't know what a freckle up means, but that's what it looks like he's doing. Like when you do your face all kind of squinchy or whatever, like you got freckles. He looked like he wanna freckle up right now.
That we really have to tread lightly on the idea of homosexuality and accepting that as something that is normal or right, or children should be exposed to.
That shit is never right. It's never normal. And fuck what Saw talking about. Right. Look right here.
All right. Are you ready for opening up some questions?
Sure.
Okay. Let me see. You spoke on the percentage of homosexual men being molested when they were young. Can you speak on that a little more for us?
Yeah. So of reported cases, about 50% of homosexual men admit to having been molested by somebody of the same sex when they were young. And even by the most conservative studies, the Harvard study that I cited recently, 40% of molestation is homosexual in nature. And even in that study, they tried to state with a caveat that these people are not necessarily homosexual in their adult lives, but they're homosexual in their orientation toward children. And that's crazy, considering homosexuals make up 4% of the population, but they make up the bulk of child abusers.
Okay.
Okay. Don't run from it.
And I just want to add
go ahead.
That the rates might be high because we know that people who are sexually abused tend to abuse others.
And here's the rotation. All right, man. So I had to drop that first because our sister was body bagging this dude, this whole thing. And just in case people don't know how Black First this was, this burner right here, this body bag that she gave him. Let me go to the actual. Let's get there.
To their numbers by admixing with us.
It
takes a few admixtures to get somebody that's really white.
Oh yeah. Hold on, that section right there. Somebody said we were invincible from being
something in preference to something that is beneficial to our people. So I think that just really has to be said. I don't have a problem with interracial dating. I don't have any beef if you date out, but I personally am not going to promote it. And I'm definitely never going to promote it from the aspect that it's a better choice than being with their own people, or that somebody else's people are better than ours. So you're best off to choose them. Like, I'm just not going to do that. And then to your third question, I don't think their birth rates are at 0. I actually have a video on this, and they come with strength to that video because they think that there's an agenda to kill them off.
The white people birth rate.
But their birth rates are low. And there's a lot of reasons for that. And I think that's their problem and not our problem.
Facts.
The reality of things is they don't add to their numbers by admixing with us.
Correct.
It takes a few admixtures to get somebody that's really white.
Right.
So it doesn't really benefit them. The only way that it can benefit them is if there's an admixture, and then our people are raising those children to hate their Blackness and not identify with it.
Oh, that's going to sound real good. That's going to sound real good when I drop this body bag.
Quadroons, I'm teaching, so we use those terms, and it's not meant to be offensive, just to denote an admixture, have been weaponized against Black people. And I think there's a greater danger in that than adding to their ranks.
All right. Peace and Black Power. I have a powerful YouTube legend on the line, a sister, a queen, who have been roughing up some feathers lately, going in, and the people can't handle her. I speak of none other than the YouTube legend, Cynthia G, in the building. What up, Cynthia?
Oh, y'all thought I was playing, huh?
Hey, thank you, Shawnetta, but that introduction was a little bit beyond me. I don't know.
I know. You know how I got to dramatize it a little bit.
Yeah. But, hey, Irene, I definitely wanted to call in to support. For sure. But you know what's really, as I'm listening, what's really kind of grinding my gears a little bit is that I hear these men calling in and they're really fixated on your old relationship. They can't seem to get past the fact that in your 20s you were married to a white man.
I knew I wasn't the only one who caught that.
Will promote Black men being with white women. And if you speak out against how counterproductive it is, they'll talk about love is love, stop dick policing, but yet they're literally in the comment section and trying to call up, literally dying to interrogate you on your past relationship.
Correct.
So I think that's interesting. I wanted to say that. But why, Irene, do you think it is that in one breath, because when you talk about leadership, I like the way that you explained it, the example you've given with, being, even in the workforce, of course, the subordinates cannot, the leader cannot blame, the manager can't blame things on their subordinates. You're supposed to be leading these people. If they're failing, it's because of your failure. Why do you think now, despite the fact that There is no one taking them out of the home. There is no one physically preventing them from leading. They will complain and say they want to be the leaders, all the while really asking the women to lead, but then asking the women to submit to them at the same time.
Right.
Why do you think that is? I just want to hear like your analysis on why you think that's happening and why they refuse to actually put themselves in leadership positions and take control of these communities that, quite frankly, I don't think anybody is stopping them from controlling.
They envy admixture. They envy it. They could only imagine the preferential treatment that they did not experience when they were younger. And that's a stigma that they have to live with. And the admixtures that they thought were the best were ones where it was either white and Asian, white and Hispanic. It was never just black. It couldn't be an admixture of black and then black. It couldn't be an admixture of just black and then another black. A Cleveland and a California. It couldn't be a Los Angeles and a Shreveport, Louisiana. No, it had to be an admixture of some other man's culture. See, that's the way that you can become a very submissive, very out of the way type dude, is if you're able to run into somebody else's culture, nest there, and produce babies that you are really ashamed of. If you ashamed of them, you're going to sound like the dude who we finna pop in the head right now. Go ahead.
And not recognize that some of his thought process is coming from a place of emasculation. So what I mean by that is it's an uphill battle as a man, right? You guys have it harder than anybody else. Not to try, and you'll watch that evil little child turn into a perfect angel when they're with uncle or auntie so-and-so. But then they get back home and they act a fool. And I think no female relationship.
What was that dude who called in the other day? He was like, well, I live with my auntie because daddy, I live with my auntie because daddy. Okay, all right. We hear you, bro. It's just a body bag. That's
or get frustrated because we're incapable of engaging in a level of leadership. But I would say find yourself a mentor. You know, we mentor our young boy. Well, my man has a mentoring agency for Black boys.
Plug.
We mentor boys. I say we as in a people, right? Sometimes the men need mentors too. If you haven't learned those qualities, get up under a brother who has a family that he's leading correctly. You know, get some counsel for him. You know, a lot of times men don't feel comfortable going to other men and learning how to be a leader and learning how to run a house and learning how to be in charge and what that looks like. And I think if you humble yourself and do that, then we'll see Black men that can lead.
My question is, how can we, when you were saying like there's an order where there's the children, the wife, and then the man.
Y'all know that voice, right? It's just going to be my last body bag. That's it. I've been trying to move on to the next one, but this was such a complete body bag that I got to let you see it. This was June 5th of 2019. That's 2 years ago. And you hear this body bag happening.
How can we in the integrated society get the Black woman to look at that man as that authoritative figure and protect her when she knows for generations that he doesn't control industry, he doesn't control her food, shelter, and clothing, her jobs. If we're being honest, like here in America, the way we were bred here on these plantations, the Black woman was bred to be subordinate to the white man, not her man. I mean, you know, the man was good for sex. And some women choose to be respectful to Black men, but if we're being honestly, and if we want to say we want to really take apart white supremacy to try to fix our families, the Black woman has never been subordinate to the Black man.
Never.
So how can we get that hierarchy back where the Black woman is looking to that Black man for protection, knowing that he can provide all these things for her?
I disagree with my brother right there. I also believe that the Black woman was bred to submit to the Black man. She was raised to submit to the Black man. Yes, she was. And for the most part, she was appreciative of the shelter or the protection that a Black man could provide. Except she didn't find any. That's the bullshit. Like when they say the raising of the daughters to be submissive to the daughters to be submissive to a man, you also have sons who are supposed to be taught. And if that's not the exchange that we have, it's going to be a lopsided outcome in our community. So I disagree with my brother right there, and he goes a little bit further, but I know she responds to it.
right, listen to the two, brother. Go ahead, sister. It's on you.
Yeah, that is a really good question. And actually, it's funny because I was having this discussion on a panel this past week. And there was a brother on there who works in real estate. And like I said, I work in commercial real estate in San Francisco, which is a hot market for a number of years. And he was saying there's no money to be made in the Black community doing real estate. Proponent of hair weave, but I'm more a proponent of a Black person selling it than an Asian person selling it. Oakland,
That's right.
who owns a popping club. And I know another brother over in Silicon Valley who is one of the .com, like one of the major players when the .com boom first happened for our people. We have to work with our people. And I think that will provide the foundation that women are looking for outside of the Black community, in our community, and give our men a little bit more control.
That's right. Their dads, their uncles killed, locked in prison. A lot of our sisters are molested. So when they see the Black man, a lot of times they see them as the enemy. They don't see the system. They don't see the systematic things that we go through. So the white man is very cunning, and he's conniving, and he set up a system to turn us against each other. And a lot of times the sisters want to give birth to our children. She's at odds with us based off of things that happen to her. How do we get the sisters? And I guess I'm asking this question because a lot of times the white man, he has his foot overtly on the brother's necks, where you can see him getting killed. A lot of times the sisters are having bad things happen to them, but their bad things, they turn around and it's us fighting each other. How do we get our sisters to understand the warfare that you understand? Because like a lot of times when I hear you, Cynthia, talk, y'all understand the warfare. But a lot of our sisters in the street don't understand it. And I'm not saying this when I'm saying it's their fault. We're behaving the way we're supposed to behave under the system of white supremacy. That's the way it was designed.
Salute. We are not behaving the way that we're supposed to behave under the system of white supremacy. I disagree with my brother right there again. I absolutely disagree. And he says that the B1 network knows, let me see. What do you say? Oh, the B1 network, the women of the B1 network, they know about the warfare that men are under. What we do have is, even though the women, our Black sisters, know about the warfare that we're under, they still expect us to have a shield. They still expect us to pick up the sword. They still expect us, if somebody has their boot on our neck, untie the damn strings of the boot. If someone has their boot on our neck, get from out under that boot. Bite the toe or something. Bite that motherfucker in the toe. Kick him in the shin. Do something, is what I believe our sisters are saying. Now, I can't speak in the mind of our sisters. They tell them themselves. And they may give it from that perspective of, you know what I'm saying, if Black men aren't, you know, living up to the standard, then you're not obligated to, you know, to nest underneath the you know, under a Black man. If they can't provide, you're not supposed, you'd be a damn fool to rest under that if they can't protect you. So you're walking around feeling like you got to look over your shoulder because the Black men who are with you and in your community are doing absolutely shit. If they have to feel like they should be paranoid because a Black man could see her in harm's way and bring out his camcorder, and he just gonna record it. If that's how they have to live, then why in the hell would she play the fool? Like she said, when she got a husband, there is a different order that happens there. My wife would tell you there's a different order. I don't struggle with submission. That's just not the thing. They should come and learn from the B1 network as often as they can. As often as we could drill people who are missing the mark, that's what's supposed to be building that mentorship of these young Negroes. But instead, they are more fascinated by the passport bros and the pump and dump bros and the incels and the save yourself Black men. And they're all in that space looking to conquer nothing and to receive all the benefits and praise of a real soldier. So I'm telling you, I'm absolutely trying to get through this. It is just so hard for me to get through this part. She body bags this whole stream. So let's let her rock, and then we'll get to the other one, man. It's heavy though.
Like that, because that's a man's job, right? But as a woman, what I can do, and since you use Cynthia as an example, what Cynthia can do is speak to other women and speak on these topics from a place where we recognize that there's no point in us being divisive and divided against our men, because we are vulnerable when they are vulnerable. When we watch that little boy get his face smashed into the cement, or that other little boy pee on himself as a cop grabbed him just because he was leaning on a car. When we look at, in the Malia Davis case, where they didn't even know what that baby had on when she went missing, but they called themselves conducting a search. You know, we have to recognize that as women, it doesn't help us or our children to be divisive with our men from the programming of the white elite.
Hey, excuse it if it's buffering, because I got that, what do they call it? The 98-cent store internet over here. So work with the kid.
And so I would say turn off your TVs, turn off your radios, like step away from all of that stuff and just start working with our people and whatever that looks like. Like you don't have to do anything big. You know what I mean? If it's just befriending like one child, mentoring one child, or helping one sister out, or if you want to homeschool, you know, in most states, one mother can watch the children of another mother's family with.
And they get paid for it.
He was closing out, and I told him he was closing out, but I said, I'm going to let him. All right, here you go. Peace and Black Power. State your name, my brother.
Peace. This is Brother Heinous.
All right, Brother Herman Smalls is one of my reporters. He is a legend out here in these streets, not just on YouTube, but this brother been putting in work from the beginning, just like.
Then he should have called
Black, and everybody's not Black.
Police.
Also, I think that for me, mixed children should be raised to identify with their Blackness because society will view them as Black. I think we need to be clear that they're not Black, right? And that a mixed chick is not the standard of anything, or a mixed man is not the standard of anything for Blackness. But we can raise them to be pro-Black.
I think they need to be taught to do what? Man, this is a whole body bag. It should be some fire signs in the chat.
So then in a situation like you said, although arguably to me Jews and white people are just white people, but in a situation like that, they're going to stand with where they've told to identify and put first. And so to not see them weaponized against us and to not see any confusion in those areas, then as Black people who have mixed children, if you have them, or even if you have children that aren't mixed, but could pass as mixed, right? Then we have to be very, very careful with those sorts of people that we're teaching them from a Black first, Afrocentered perspective.
From a Black first, Afrocentric perspective. If that's not enough, as he was running from the pedophilia question.
We know that her mother is a mulatto, that child is Black. And that child, could that child marry a white person, we will effectively see the erasure of the Blackness in that child. And I think whilst I can agree with the scientific aspect of it, I think we play a dangerous game also even in representation, right? So there's some things we can know from a mental standpoint, but effectually it plays out differently.
So are you saying that they could genetically wipe us out?
Well, do I think they could? I don't think that that's going to happen. I don't think white people have enough numbers to wipe out Blackness. I just don't think that's possible. Yeah.
Right.
All right, my sister, it's been a pleasure talking with you. Can you wrap it up and give your links, give your social media for the people to contact you, let them know where you're at in case they would like to bring you on their platform. I definitely would like to bring you back with a sisters panel where I'll let y'all just get head in and teach the people. I think that'd be powerful. They're looking for women's night on my channel. So I think that'd be awesome. Black man, if you even think about having sex with the white woman. So yes, I would say your children are very Black, my sister. I mean, hey, when I say Black, I'm not talking about like, you know, like this wood here. We know what Black is. I'm just using a political term. That's all I'm saying. So yes, I would say they are very much Black, like us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What do you say to that? Yeah. So what I would say to that is, from a genetic standpoint, Black is a dominant trait. That's true. But I think to think that we are invincible and cannot be whitewashed, I think is far from true. We watched a very successful whitewashing campaign go on in Australia.
Right, the whitewashing campaign. She already told him about Australia where they're trying to hold on to the Blackness. Why she got to keep teaching this nigga? He did this since Khalid Muhammad. He said Schmal's been doing this since Khalid Muhammad. And bro Rob, if you got a wrench, block that motherfucking monkey.
And they had some very, very strong beliefs. To where to the third admixture, you could still tell that child was mixed. But we don't even have that advantage as Black people in the United States, right? A lot of us are already admixed, 15 to 25%. So it's a dangerous game. When Meghan Markle, who is probably more than half white, right? Because her mother likely has a level of admixture. When her child is born, we will not know, say we know that her mother is a mulatto, that child is Black. And that child, could that child marry a white person, we will effectively see the erasure of the Blackness in that child. And I think whilst I can agree with the scientific aspect of it, I think we play a dangerous game also even in representation, right? So there's some things we can know from a mental standpoint, but effectually it plays out differently.
So are you saying that they could genetically wipe us out?
Well, do I think they could? I don't think that that's going to happen. I don't think white people have enough numbers to wipe out Blackness. I just don't think that's possible. Yeah.
All right, my sister, it's been a pleasure talking.
And so to not see them weaponized against us and to not see any confusion in those areas, then as Black people who have mixed children, if you have them, or even if you have children that aren't mixed, but could pass as mixed, right? Then we have to be very, very careful with those sorts of people that we're teaching them from a Black first, Afrocentered perspective. But that rule is no different than it would be for a Black child. That just should be what we're doing, period, as Black people. Because if we don't do that, any child that has any Blackness in them will pathologize their Blackness. Because society pathologizes our Blackness. So we just need to do that as a rule. And then in those situations, they'll pick the side they need to be on.
Yeah, get fidgety.
Well, my sister, you know, there's brothers out there that will say, yeah, even though you may have
children
by a white man, they still consider that child Black, and they will say through science, you got to
wait for it. Just wait for it. There's 65 people in the chat, man. I need 65 thumbs up because this is finna be the ultimate body bag for him. Hold on. Hold on. Here we go, man. I need to start passing out wrenches. Jason, salute. Justice, no peace. Y'all ready? Just hold right there. I got to slow him all the way down so there is no disputing this body bag. She's been breaking it down for him, right? She's been breaking it down genetically, science, giving examples and everything. He says there's somebody who might disagree. So let me break him down. Well, not me. Let's Sister Irene break him down real quick. What'd he say?
Brother by the name of Polight that will break that whole science down and say, yes, they are black because of you, because the black woman.
Body bag. All right, so I did that first hour. I explained that I've been working on my screencast skills.
And then you got that one.
Shut your stupid ass up. He has some of the lamest fucking comebacks that he could ever have. There was one thing that I could see. So I popped that one up. That's from the Eagle because the Eagle called in. There's a couple of things that were funny as fuck. This is what we finna get back to. This motherfucker had a whole stream, got 11 thumbs up and 29 thumbs down. That shit hella funny. That's hella funny. She was talking about the relationship between men being in that cycle. This is African Bombada sitting there with Brother Polight. Is there anything more that we need to say? Sister Irene has an interesting story to tell. Just in case anybody wanted to know, June 5th, 2019. That was 2 years ago. Q Butter. My sis Irene goes in. King Seamoss. Q Butter simping is not honorable. Q Butter. Bruh. Both of her daughters are in my institute. You think they gonna relax? Madon Kemet, is that her natural hair? If a Nike I don't even know how to say this, Ogagoon, if she wanted to have some pretty kids, you see what they're doing? The truth. Cheers to more light-skinned kids. So she tears into the naggers up on pedophilia. Of course, Saw tried to deflect, but she wouldn't let him run. Sinji calls in at that 1 hour mark. George Macon calls in at about that 106. And after he was talking about all of those questions, how, John Clark, just by simply asking how you put her in a leadership position. He body bagged my brother George Macon right there. Easy work thing. So yeah, my sister Cynthia G, when she came in, they don't disagree. Who the fuck is promoting black men being with white women like he's never heard of the manosphere? Cool beans, salute. Sunday, fake tape on her hair, breast implants, and facelifts. Both Irene and Sinji are fakes. Now y'all see what we got to do? These faceless avatars think they could come in and talk shit when they get nothing but body bags every time we walk in. Hey, don't even worry about it, cool beans. It's going to be self-explanatory. Black or nothing. What the fuck wrong with y'all? Okay. I mean, I'm just showing you the receipts, man. All I did was take a couple of pictures to make this shit pop. I couldn't stand that he kept shrinking her screen. And look at this nigga. Look at him on the interview. Why he got to answer phone calls on the interview? What is she here for? That shit just rude to me. I can't stand that type of shit. I love when she said this. Teach them from a black first perspective, Afrocentric perspective. She said, with them biracials, we don't want to see them weaponized against us. She says mixed children aren't black. Any child that has any blackness in them will pathologize their blackness because society pathologizes our blackness. She was dropping bombs, man. And so Sonetta brings up the people who believe in science. Blacks are dominant, whites are a recessive gene. He says, you have a brother named Polight that will break that whole science down. Then he goes into the one drop rule as an example. And white man could never graft you into being white because black is dominant. From a eugenics standpoint, black is a dominant trait. She says that's true. To think that we are invisible or should have been invincible and cannot be whitewashed is far from true. We watched a very successful whitewashing take place by the third admixture. So she was dropping bombs. And he was like, well, what about the one drop rule? What about us black being a dominant trait? Man, she was bomb. That was a whole motherfucking body bag. She was trying to hit that nigga on pedophilia. He ran twice, get to the end, and this motherfucker was like, well, Brother Polight, he had all the opportunity to call out then. That was 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago. He couldn't rebuttal anything that she was saying. That's why he kept dropping the phone every time he wanted to hear from the phone. And so no justice, no peace. The Bureau of Justice Assistance, the United States Department of Justice, Office of Justice Programs, Bureau of Justice Statistics, if we want to jump into real facts, the National Institute of Justice, the Office of Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention, the Office for Victims of Crime. Those are just a couple of the places that we should look as we look to bring peace and protection to ours. Now, I'm finna move in. Good Judy, salute. Mike, good salute. I'm finna move in because one thing that I also noticed while Taz was live, the founder of the B1 Network, Taz Exclusives, was live earlier. I was trying to get back to it, and because they're messing with my notifications, this shit came up. And I was like, oh, damn, Sister George. And the only reason why I remember who she is because these women were on a panel and they were hosting a male porn star. Promise you can't make this shit up. She was hosting, excuse me, let me say it in the camera. She was hosting a male porn star. We see Jessica X right there on the screen, and she's one of the ones who came in and whooped the Manosphere ass and turned them all into fans. Sister George is the one who hosted a panel with porn star Wesley Pipes up there doing a little interview, talking about how he got into the business and all of that. How, you know, is it lucrative? And, you know, have you been to a lot of places? These dudes, right when they open up the line, Manosphere Cats, once again, these dudes, right when she opened up the line, hopped on a panel so much that the women had to go on mute and get off the panel. And the one that I really remember was Mr. Fantastic. If you don't know, he's a YouTube provider. He also runs with the Ramil Amir Network. You know, those incels and pump and dump crowds. He used to get a shine on O'Shea Duke Jackson's panel. You know, I known that dude for like 25 years. So when I saw that shit, I was like, well, damn, can we talk about business? We did a couple of shows about business. And then when it started going to that fuck shit, he took his hands off. He went to Africa and he said, y'all better go over there to Ramil's. And so you see it, Nickel Pickles. This is what I say every time I go over there. So this is what happened though. He jumped on the panel, and this is Mr. Fantastic, and he's like, well, excuse me, Mr. Pipes. Excuse me, Mr. Pipes. I am a fan of your work. His words, not mine. I am a fan of your works. 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 I got to say it like 5 times. That's work. That's a body bag. How he took all of these ladies right off the panel and said, Mr. Pipes, I am a fan of your works. And then he went into his little question. Ramil hopped up there. Some other weird ass dude, Game Changer or somebody hopped up there to have this conversation with Mr. Pipes, as he called them. And the women had to get off the panel so they could get up there. If that shit don't make you cringe, then I don't know what will. But I do believe that when, you know what I'm saying, the admixtures that they looking forward to, it's like this one, a Filipino mestizo or something like that. When we talking about the Eurasians is what the actual word is, but we say white Asians or white Hispanics. When we talk about that shit, many of these people are just mestizos. And you see them talking about, oh, pretty kids and all of that shit. Pretty kids. All right, so now that we've done that, you have the preface to what's really going on. You have the preface, all the background. We've been body bagging these people for years now. We've been body bagging them for years. I don't even need to save that presentation. Y'all know what it is. All right, and this was just the overview of the screencast that I was sharing. Pretty good. And then some more of these little quick little screen grabs as I was rolling through the content. Age of consent is from 16 to 18 in America, and 80% of America, it's 16. That's why we hate having a conversation with these dudes. age of consent ass dudes. So black men can complain about white men's system, but support it when it comes with having sex with children. People be body bagging these dudes. Michael Action. Same dude here talking about the age of consent. Michael Action. If Polight was being framed, he wouldn't say all this out of pocket stuff while he's being accused. Being framed? Who the fuck even brought that shit up, man? Solar. I don't know who Solar is. Solar Mind? Is it Solar Vision? Let's go debate time. No, it's not. Let's go drill time. All right, but there's more, because this is the dude who was debating. He was like, "Are you greater than your creator?" And on top of that, who made a young girl to be able to have a baby at 12 and 14 years old? I can't make this shit up. He says, "Who the fuck are we compared to the creator?" I can't make this shit up. Kitty, we're not going to talk about hypothetical scenarios because this is what this dude was talking about. Polight is in his late 30s. The victim is 14. So sometimes we just got to throw the shit out there to offset that. But as we continue to look through these screenshots, it's hard work. That'll make you sick, right? Fuck. These men are so sick, it's scary. Having sex with children? What the fuck? Man, this past 3 nights have been exposing so many sick-minded people, and they just said in the community, in the conscious community. But they laughing and tee-heeing through this motherfucker. They laughing and tee-heeing. What about your daughter? He like little girls. Bro, the evidence. Oh my God. 15, gross. It's only legal for 15-year-olds to get married if both partners are 15. What the fuck are we dealing with when it comes to these system, incel, MGTOW, whatever you call them? What the fuck is we dealing with, man? Ew. He says that law does not apply in Florida. It wasn't consent when he drugged her. Let's go, Alicia. Michael Action. The same weirdo. Age of consent is 16 and 80% of America. Dude, he had to even say it again. The fuck? Vegan. No, it's not anymore. They raised it to 16. Because, they were saying we're like 14. And then I was looking at that shit. It was like going all the way back to, in like other countries and shit. And it was like the age of consent goes all the way down to 13. In places like Nigeria, it's like 13 or 11. That shit had me crying all motherfucking day, man. That shit hurts. Queen's Reflection. Oh, okay, we did that one. Any more that I should holler out? He likes the little girls, 15 gross. All right, we did that one. Messenger Boy. Go tell Sonetta to join the panel, which is why what we're doing here has a real impact. What we're doing here has a real impact. Go tell Sonetta to join the panel. Y'all don't see this thorough body bag. Moses Jenkins, part 3 coming. Pedialyte on trial. Just like I said, I don't mince my words. Lock him up. The dude came on and said, well, I'm going to play devil's advocate. Sailor Vegan hit his ass. Don't play devil's advocate. This dude was like, well, you can mop the floor with this one. My mop better. When you say he's a pedophile, what makes him a pedophile? Laura Sky, if you need a definition, I'm afraid. Just like I said earlier, if our women got to walk around feeling afraid because they don't have if they know or even have the inclination that somebody's going to pick up a camera in harm's way, then we fail. We fail every day as they have to think through those pains and scenarios. Who said, what do you mean? What makes a pedo? It's obvious. Sex outside of your age. Now, I don't typically agree with this one, but we'll keep it moving. Juju got me. Like when it comes to pedophilia and shit outside of your age, I was looking at that shit. It was like 11 and 13. I was like, man, what the fuck is they talking about? Well, like in some places it was like 16, but he could be 18 if he really loves her or something like that. To me, I'm like, man, hell no, that's the same fucking thing, man. They could go to college and still be with the high schooler. And if you don't get hold on, man. This is what they need to do for me. Hold on, man. I just gotta put this shit on the screen real quick. All right, we got to put that shit on the screen. That's what I'm trying to say. Actually, it's not pedophile, but pedocriminal. Do you hear these niggas, man? People have changed the meaning of pedophile to include anyone who has sexual relations with anyone under 18. The fuck? Like Laura Sky said, justifying pedophilia. She said, bruh, where is this going though? When that dude started talking about that shit. Devil's advocate, he definitely on polite nuts. That's what they said, man. This is not me. I'm just showing you the receipts. Somebody named Affy kept saying the same thing that I was saying, but they put an A on there. I started with the A, but then I was like, nah, that's not enough. Pedialyte. So to make sure they know that this is about polite and the pedia, like the kids and a light, Pedialyte. Oh, this was Brother Sanchez channel. Okay. Brother Sanchez TV was, he asked him, what about a pedo? And so he said he can mop the floor with him. So this dude called in to Brother Sanchez. He was the first one, rushed to get up there and say, you said you can mop the floor with anybody trying to defend, Brother Polight. Well, my mop's better. I'm going to play devil's advocate. And so the crowd was like, man, the viewers were like, don't play devil's advocate. Speak what you mean. So he was like, I get it already. What makes you a child is his next question. What's the age range until they are no longer considered a child? And so they're going crazy in there. What makes a child? And then here he comes with the excuses. I don't even know where this person came from. Drill his ass, sis. No, that drill shit is a B1 network philosophy. He said, don't even inquire about him. Omeimo got it 100% right. These people are groomers. Nah, this is beyond. This is normalized to Pedialyte. But yeah, they want to rock with my slang, but let them do it. We're not living in the 1800s, stupid ass. Ask him if he's a pedo. That man too comfortable with this conversation. Nasty ass nigga. He says, we not in Noah times no more, because this dude came on talking about the Bible this and the Bible that, and we're all God's creation. Who are we to argue with God if God created them to be able to have babies at 12 and 13 and 14 years old? That was his whole rant and the reason he was up here. And he started by saying, I'm not defending Polight, but he proceeded to defend his actions. That's what that dude did. That's what that dude did. All right. And so people started blaming it on the food. Michael Action, same dude. We have to stop feeding our kids soy products. It's heavy in estrogen and makes them develop too early because they want to look at girls and say, oh no, she had the body of a woman. As if they don't see the bowettes in her hair, as if they don't see the little backpack she has on. You feel me? I don't think y'all feel me, man. This ain't my words. This is their words. This is their words. Women been in real war with these types of men in history. Nobody want to teach. Nobody. Oh, but when it comes to our warriors and shit, what was they saying? And if our women know about the war that our men are in, then what can we do to get them back into submission? Naggers. Everybody comes out of a man's sack. I think you got that philosophy fucked up. Fucked up, man. God, what be wrong with these dudes, man? What be wrong with these dudes? Yellow Bride at TV, Gaza Brown. Now I got something for you. I got a little bit something for you. Even if they do flag the comment, I'm gonna give you this. Block him. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. They can flag my shit. I only get like 20 viewers anyway, dude. Block him. I don't care. At 14, you're not able to be a mother at that age. Exactly. I had my period at 9 and my daughter at 10. Fuck. And this is the age they want to get back to. Some old Nigerian shit. I got mine at 9. Fuck. I got mine at 10. Fuck. And then he said, Polight sending some weak ass idiots to defend him. Maybe 2 years, but not 40. See, that's the same thing I said about 18 and 16. Nah, this motherfucker in college already. Bang, bang, shoot 'em up gang. Bang, bang, shoot 'em up gang. Bro, you looking at 8-year-olds? We are some sick people, man. Come on with that bullshit. These are some sick people. These are some sick people, man. If you continue to go through this shit and look at some of the things that they saying, this shit hurts. Puberty is going from a kid to an adult. Fucking stop it. God damn. Stop it. And this shit just keeps going on and on and on. This dude said, well, maybe he's got a point. Come on, man. It keeps going on and on. Solar, let's go. Debate time. Even legally, 14-year-old male can marry a 12-year-old girl in Alaska, Kansas, and Massachusetts. That doesn't mean 25 can marry 14. Teenagers always have sex, but we don't call them pedophiles. Man, come on. And this says Sophie. This says Sophie, man. Come on. Are we fighting a battle that we just can't win? Are we fighting a battle that we just can't win? I'm sorry, Brazil went up to 16 years ago because isn't that the destination that these passport bros keep traveling to? Isn't that it? Man, I'm getting a little high Mariah Carey voice talking about this shit. Ain't this it? Brazil? This is a moral discussion. No, this is a bang bang shooter gang discussion. Yeah, damn. Irene Yvette broke all the facts down and all of that shit. Just for somebody named Holly to hit these YouTube streets and say it's nothing but pedophiles talking about, let's get to the facts. Now, we ain't gonna rush this shit. Brother Polight is on trial. Go ahead and expose yourself, degenerates. That's Miss Tiffany. I didn't see her in these streets a lot. Troll, most likely a bot. The algorithm shows 10,000 comments with the keywords pedophile, pedophiles, pedos, sex, and sex with a child. That's what the YouTube algorithm bumped up to, man. It bumped up to a whole... This is how people think. That 14-year-old is still growing, man. I'm screaming. These people laughing and tee-heeing through the motherfucking video. Man, that shit was breaking me down, man. I ain't did a stream in hella long. That shit was breaking me down, man. Breaking me down. Like, it literally was breaking me down. I'm sitting there damn near dead. Dead in the streams, nigga. Like, there was nothing else that I could do. Nothing. Hold on, it's gonna be pretty loud. Yeah, nigga. Hide your wife, hide your kids. Let me do that shit one more time just in case somebody missed it. See, I got that volume on nothing. There's no 50 yards.
That's where the car is parked.
It's just a little 50 yards. Hold on, baby. See, we was taking our anniversaries and going to do this shit. This is what we was doing on our anniversaries. I told her when I first met my wife, the first date we had was to the check cashing place. The second date we had was to the gun range. I ain't fucking with these niggas. And not at all. We don't got no time to be fucking with these niggas, man. Not at all. And many times people they'll show you that they are shooting, but what they won't show you is the motherfucking target they were shooting at. Mm-hmm. They show you that they were shooting, but they won't show you what the fuck they were shooting at. They'll show you that they were shooting, but they won't show you what the fuck they were shooting at. Oh, well, those black women, those black women, those black women. Man, I can't stand these dudes. All right, man, what time is it, man? We got a 6:28, man. The body bag session can actually start right now. It just took a minute for this motherfucker to actually get loaded, and so I was stalling for a little second. Let me know if you can see this weirdo on the right side of your screen, and let me know if you can hear this weirdo on the right side of your screen. Hold up, real quick. I'm going to stop the share. Share again. Share the screen just to make sure we can see this dude. Let's bring him on in. See, I started the video off with a breakdown of my Excel. My screenshot game is whack as shit now. It's whack as shit. But I tried to do the best I can, and I'm not an editor, so we just gonna go with it.
And in the meantime, what you should be doing is trying to figure out why niggas around you are okay with you lying on black men.
Oh, sure, bro. Of course they fly. Come on, bro. This is the weakest niggas in the nation, on SBDO. All we can do is just flag SBDO. If we're gonna be flagged, we're gonna have a guy who's like crazy in my chat. And then all of a sudden,
Yeah. It's easy, bro. Read the fucking docket.
But dudes want to clout chase and do it.
It's public fucking record.
Where's the receipts? No, don't run now. You were saying that to your 3-year-old screaming, seeing a little baby here. That's not weird. No. I said something. Look, now the nigga lying. I said it twice.
Now I'm lying?
Don't want a black woman that's gonna swallow like Nancy. Oh, clown. Who are you talking to? Okay. And no one over here must know children. We're not doing that. But your boy, you turned the thing on HOK.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, not HOK. You'll do Taz.
I'm gonna end up having to get the paperwork myself, nigga.
Oh yeah, there's an echo.
End up having to go to
Sorry if it's buffering. There is an echo because I was going back and forth between the B1 Network co-founder Taz Exclusives channel, and then I saw this dude up. So let me see, it's an echo, or is y'all saying is it echo, or are y'all saying you hear Taz Exclusives and him at the same time? If you hear Taz Exclusive at the same time and him, then that's just the way it was recorded. Because I was listening to one, this dude popped up, and I was like, man, let me body bag this dude real quick. Like, let me body bag this dude. If y'all remember, Taz was yeah, right, Ling Paul. Taz was in the I kept asking him, Taz, we need you to run that back one time because I can't get this screencast to work. I told him like 3 times, one more time. And so when I finally got the screencast to work, it was like, damn, now it's too late. And so then I just came over here, but I didn't turn Taz volume down. So excuse me, I'm still working on it. Are y'all still hearing an echo? So we can hear them at the same time, and there's an echo. Damn, what the fuck is that shit? Let me see. All right, let me know.
I don't hear no gangster. I don't hear no street. Stop. This is a woman that have a daughter. Take some food from prison. Bring him in the house. Looking at the daughter and not her. The daughter says, yo, such and such is touching me, doing all and this woman really likes.
Show me the receipts.
Yo, this is Johnny. Yo, I'll talk to you in the back. Yo, if you see the video, there's the video. You know what?
Midtown Pookie, salute.
That's true. I mean,
Taz on the bike like, this is such bullshit, nigga. He getting salty. Look at this. Why is Nyla's name always coming up, man? Every time. It never fails. Never fails. Either Nyla or Cynthia G. Cynthia G or Nyla. Niggas make videos about him talking crazy. Somebody said I gotta watch the video. Talking about the one Taz broke down. Then another live of yours. I wanted to say something. See?
He was so busy thinking, he wasn't even paying attention to what I said.
Uh-huh.
I said, don't get a woman that does that like that.
All I can do is give great appreciation to the people who never left this.
Guess what?
Because these smear campaigns be real.
These smear campaigns be real.
Yeah, the dark's gone. There's no saving that she's gone. She's totally on the dark side. She's sold her soul.
That's all I can do. And I'm going to do it.
Brother said, Charles, you're on video teaching your son not to suck white men's semen and baby sex. No, I said, don't get a woman.
Uh-huh.
See, the brother Moses was going to listen.
I said, don't get a woman.
He wasn't even paying attention to what I said. I said, don't get a woman that does that like that.
Now, if you're talking about selling crack or some shit like that, bro, I did that shit.
You're on video teaching your son not to suck white men's semen and baby sex. No, I said, don't get a woman that does that. See, the brother Moses wasn't even listening. He was so busy thinking. He wasn't even paying attention to what I said. B-A-X-X. Come on.
Yeah, wifey probably back. You can ask her.
People just got to remember, this is a story that I initially told.
Uh-huh.
And then that troll took
So
in a way where it made it sound like I did some bullshit. But this was a story
Brother said, Charles, you're on video teaching your son, quote, not to suck white men's semen and baby sex. No, I said, don't get a woman that does that. See, the brother Moses wasn't even listening.
I wasn't even listening. Hold on.
The dark side, she sold her soul. Brother said, Charles, you're on video teaching your son, quote, not to suck white men's semen and baby sex. No, I said, don't get a woman that does that. See, the brother Moses wasn't listening. He was so busy thinking. He wasn't even paying attention to what I said. I said, don't get a woman that does that like that.
Peace to the argument, Lee. Salute. Out the blue. Salute. I'm not gonna delete it. That shit was deleted. That shit was deleted no less than 2 minutes after he put that shit down. I tried to go get the chats because he wasn't. Oh shit! Hold on.
I'm not sure, but it just said molester. Don't get a woman that does that like Taz. No. I have one sister. She is a rapist. Oh, I'm not gonna delete it. I have a sister. She's a rapist. She rapes women. If you go to prison for her, you're gonna get raped. If you're a woman talking crazy and she can catch you, guess what? She can beat you up and do something crazy. Super violation. All predators, you're on video teaching your son, quote, not to suck white men's semen and baby sex. No, I said, don't get a woman that does that. See, the brother Moses wasn't listening.
Hey.
He was so busy digging.
God damn, that slowdown is a body bag.
He wasn't even paying attention to what I said.
Joe dumbass out.
Don't get a woman
God damn, man.
That does that my
Hey, the slowdown is hella funny. Fuck that, man. I don't know how y'all don't got flames in the chat, man. That shit's fucking comedy. Fuck y'all if y'all can't take a joke. This nigga crazier than Joe Frazier. Body bags.
I have one sister. She is a rapist.
This nigga said, I have one sister. She is a rapist.
I have a sister. She's a rapist. She rapes women. You go to prison with her, you're gonna get raped.
You hear this nigga?
We're not doing that.
Mm-hmm. Keep going, then, little nigga.
But your boy trying to defend on HOK.
I'm trying to defend what?
And it makes me realize, people are like, yo, people say like, yo, that woman's not, she ain't been around no good abuse. She's always been around trash.
Mm-hmm.
That's all she identified with.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like, well, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Kids can all look like that. That's what I'm saying.
Don't even worry about it, Tasha D. I got you.
To a 3-year-old clown? Who are you talking to?
Ass munch. That was fire, wasn't it?
I identify with it. It's kind of like, whoa,
Whoa. King James, you can't hear him?
maybe you're right, bro. You know what I mean? Maybe you're right. Kids can all look like that. That's what I'm saying.
Did that help, King James?
To a 3-year-old clown?
I told y'all I got that 98-cent store internet.
No children. We're not doing that. But your boy, you trying to defend on HOK.
This nigga said, you don't see us over here messing with children, but your boy.
Where's the receipts? On the internet. Where is the top to cover of your breast? Where is that? You know what I'm saying? Well, they've got notifications ain't blocking the jurisdiction. Well, of course, these niggas are flagging my channel because I was exposing Taz. You hoes even know what's going on. Let me ask, would you put your baby around this nigga? Oh, well, you know hell, what the fuck you talking about?
Remember, this shit is about Polight. And now he's saying, would you put your baby around Taz?
The way Brother Moses was talking, I was like, oh man, this is like weird.
Is that what was weird? That's what was weird?
A little special room.
Not ass munch? That wasn't weird?
Humble servant, listen, man. Listen, I know you think I'm cute.
Indigenous black salute. Humble servant thinks you're cute. Man, what the fuck this dude be talking about? Oh yes, in brother Moses' eyes, he could do no wrong. Fuck a ling ling. You're a faceless avatar. You're lucky I ain't running that shit back. And nigga said some shit hella times. I'm just trying to get to it. I told you my motherfucking screencast game was whack. Yeah, look out for ling ling. And is it still like buffering, or can you not hear the video, man? What's going on with this thing, y'all?
Doing something like children.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need you to make a house, please.
This nigga tried to say the Solar Vision Debate League was flagging him. A9 was over there flaming him.
Across the whole shit. I'm gonna fall asleep and shit.
I'm finna fall asleep and shit. Yeah, because he was up there drunk in a bitch.
Bro,
Crystal Noise, salute.
Listen, somebody was getting on dude for beating up women and beating up, and doing something to like children.
What?
Uncle Shug don't just put out information that's not You don't just make up shit.
Uncle Suge does not just put out information. He doesn't just make up shit. Now, y'all heard him say that shit, right? That shit is not me, man. I'm not even saying nothing. I am not even saying nothing. Well, let's keep going.
Bro, it's all on. Listen, somebody was getting on dude for beating up women. And
Hold on. I see something. I just searched for live videos and this came up. Hi from Sweden. Block him. Get your motherfucking ass out of here. I don't play that fucking shit. Better go the fuck back over there where you came from. There's got to be some motherfucking YouTube Swedish versions you could be watching. I don't fucking play that shit. I'm B1 Brother Moses. Oh, hey, Dr. G. I was just playing. Israelite King. No, I wasn't just playing. Fuck that Swedish woman. Fuck that Swedish avatar or whatever that avatar was saying.
beating up, and doing something like children.
I heard he was doing something to like children. Okay.
Uncle Suge don't just put out information that's not. You don't just make up shit.
Okay.
You don't do that.
I had to rewind it just to make sure I heard what I thought I heard.
More women.
Mm-hmm.
Not dudes. Now the dudes that stick up for them, again, we already know what they like, right?
Oh, you know what we're like.
They switch when they walk.
Switch when they walk.
They whistle when they walk.
Whistle when we talk.
Angela says, "Sir, you're the one who's an agent spreading discourse to all FBA. Don't pay this man no mind."
I said, well, why are you on my page?
It's not. Bro, it's all on. Listen, somebody was getting on dude for beating up women and beating up, doing something like children. Okay. Uncle Suge don't just put out information that's not. You don't just make up shit. You don't do that.
This dude crazy as fuck.
Not dudes. Now the dudes that stick up for them, you know what they like, right? These dudes, they switch when they walk. They whistle when they walk.
He's like, switch when they walk. They whistle when they walk.
Why are you on my channel? Why are you on my channel? That's crazy. Don't pay this man no mind. Wait a minute. Why is your dude on the internet being accused of beating up women, child molestation, drug selling, shooting guns at people?
Shooting guns at people? God damn.
He admits himself.
Taz was a full-blown gang notification game. Be sure to like and hit the subscribe button back in the day, wasn't he?
Why are you on my channel? Why are you on my channel? That's crazy.
While I'm on your channel, I just came to drill. I thought you was going to drop that link.
Why is your dude on the internet being accused of beating up women, child molestation, drug selling?
Taz is accused of Taz is what? And shooting people, huh?
Half the shit he admits himself.
He admit that shit himself, huh? Shooting people and shit? That's crazy, bruh.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Well, yeah, they was in there flaming his ass in that one too. No, I'm not on the internet all day, but I got time today. Yeah, see, my shit was glitching even while I was recording it. Uh-oh.
This doesn't happen. He's not blessed with the Holy Ghost. Dude's still living the goddamn filth. But with that P-U-S-Y dude.
Oh, let's save the ladies as many as possible. You're gonna have to be able to save yourself before you think you could save, especially somebody like my wife. She'll pop you weird ass. But okay, I didn't say that. No, she won't. But she won't pop you. Only in self-defense. Only in self-defense. Look at this weird ass nigga, man. Fuck wrong with y'all? Oh, this shit is the motherfucking. This shit is traumatizing. Did y'all hear this shit? This dude said if he finds him, he gonna pistol whip his wife. Pistol whip Taz and shoot his wife. He gonna pistol whip Taz and shoot his wife. Man, this shit is traumatizing. God damn, man. Michael Johnson, salute. Get you a face. I don't like avatars that don't have a face on. God damn, bro, man. If y'all get y'all boy the fuck out of here, this is, hold on, man. This is the new HOK? Is this the new men of the HOK? This the new House of Consciousness? What's this dude? God damn. Man, if y'all think this shit funny, man,
that shit one more time.
God damn, if y'all ain't laughing at this shit, man, y'all got some poor sense of humor, man. This should have been flames in the chat. This nigga hella funny.
That shit hella funny. Fuck y'all.
God damn. I gotta put that shit on feed. Hey, look at this dude's face, man. If y'all don't see this shit, man, what is y'all looking at, man?
God damn.
Guys, just move, salute. Man, if y'all don't, how are you not dropping flames in the chat, man? This shit is
Do that shit again.
oh shit. God damn.
Oh, God. Oh shit. Fuck that.
God damn, man.
Do that shit one more time, guys.
Hey, this shit had me crying, man. Y'all tripping, man.
Sure, bro. Of course it's black, bro. This is the weakest nation in my time.
Hey, my bad. I was hella weak. I didn't know it was recording my voice too. Look at that. 20 people left when they start seeing this. Wait. All right, man, let me stop being petty and get to this other one, man. It took hella long for this shit to load. Once again, this is the longer one, and I was just trying to get these motherfuckers to load, borrowing a little bit of time while these shits was taking time. So yeah, god damn, how the hell are y'all not making that sound in the chat? Just bruit. God damn. So we had to do a little side by side just to make sure I wasn't lying, because Brother Moses, I don't like to say shit that's not true. I'm not your Uncle Suge ass nigga. That's just not me. I don't do that shit, man. If I bring something to the table, it's got to be right. Ron 314, he said he got something that's gonna knock your head off. Did you see that shit? That shit was pretty. Luna 028, man, salute. My nigga really real. Now, I know that nigga from my hood his whole life. So what's good with you, really? Hey, man, we just breaking down this content, man. These dudes turned into content. Let me make sure I can turn my boy up. Let me know if this get louder. I know I was really dumping on this one, but god damn. Mm-hmm.
You should. I mean, you're no good. You sitting there drinking a fucking beer with your child right there, bring your child out on camera, threatening my mother. You don't represent Israel, nigga. Like I say, I'll throw y'all under the bus every now and then, Israel, because of this nigga. But I know he don't represent Israel. I ain't no fake nigga. Y'all know I told y'all I rock with Natzar Annoying. That's my nigga. I know this nigga right here ain't Israel. I know that. My nigga do this redemption down there. This nigga ain't Israel. But I got to wake Israel up at times though. I got to remind Israelites though, hey, he running around smearing y'all image. I have a certain level of respect for some of you and what you stand for. Don't let that nigga fuck up, Israel.
That's right.
The threats. You goddamn right, nigga.
Threats. Early morning, man. It's sad, man. That, I got to look at niggas early in the morning sitting up drinking beer, talking about what they're going to do to me live from Japan as they get ready to go and praise the Most High. I suggest I gotta go get somebody else. He's not gonna make it. He's dead already. We're now just in laughing mode, making ridicule of this nigga. He's already dead. A fucking Israelite sitting up drinking a tall from Japan with a black daughter that he said ain't black. At least he'll think. Because she's a hard. Man, come on. What the fuck? Israel should be mad at Side for even putting this nigga up as your image, nigga. Side trying to play Israel by putting this nigga up as your image.
It's still downloaded to my phone.
Get up on the show, knock that bitch ass nigga out. Nigga over here getting alcohol money and shit. He got these old sucker duck ass niggas over here supporting this old punk ass nigga. He got this old sucker ass nigga over here being a goddamn male feminist. What goddamn bitch.
I'm a sucker ass nigga over there supporting that black male feminist. Knuckle.
He just killing himself.
I'm talking about nigga. If you walk down the goddamn street, don't get your motherfucking jaw tap, your motherfucking pocket tap, nigga.
My name ain't never said on Tasha K. What the fuck is he talking about, bro? Tasha K? I almost want to take that clip. Listen, y'all, this is what I'm saying. I almost want to take that clip, cut it out, and use that clip to pretend like I was once on Tasha K.
Right.
Don't remember. You know what I'm saying? Like, this media, dog. You can manipulate the shit anytime you want. I almost want to take that clip and do a short video about the time I was on Tasha K. And let him
He
kind of
got
into it.
all
I
the
say, man, these
smoke,
niggas do be wanting to like fake clout chase, whatever, that shit don't
but
work.
only 2 words when it come to Polight.
I told them niggas they was complicit there.
I told y'all, man, I'm just here to beat the white off these dudes. That's it. That's all.
You in that damn woman's fear.
Complicit in Brother Polight. What? Nigga, I'm in goddamn Japan. I'm in goddamn Japan. Nigga, go how the fuck you with his name? What time to fucking pull? This nigga, the goddamn.
It does go up and down because my internet was glitching even while I was trying to record the shit. But glitches over bitches
Yeah, he's
all
a
day.
coward, though. I say, man, these niggas do be wanting to like fake clout chase or whatever, but that shit gonna backfire. Like, you not hot, bro. You a drunk, bro.
And he's not even funny. He's like,
Oh, I'm funny, nigga.
This is hilarious. Now do you understand the Tyrone spectrum?
Tyrone spectrum.
This is the Tyrone spectrum. This is on that Tyrone spectrum. He's
Tyrone
having a
spectrum.
whole fucking Tyrone meltdown. This is crazy.
The Tyrone spectrum. You in that damn woman's fear, man.
Damn, what is that?
You in that damn woman's fear.
Ran.
Complicit in Brother Polight. What? Nigga,
Ran, salute.
Japan.
Nigga, I'm in goddamn Japan, nigga. I'm in Japan, nigga.
I'm in goddamn Japan,
Hey, that slow down be having me crying. This one might be a little louder, so fuck with the kid. Look how this nigga just started looking around. See, I talk like I'm in a fast forward. Look at this motherfucker looking around. What are you looking at?
Yeah, he's a coward, though, too. I didn't say that on Tasha K shit, y'all. Of course not. I wasn't there. I didn't say it on Times. I didn't say it on my wife. I didn't say it on my shit.
This part.
You know where I said that at? I said that on his shit.
Let's go, Irene.
I said that on his shit.
B1 ain't mentioning no words.
His channel and said y'all niggas complicit.
Said that shit on your channel. We've been doing this shit for years. Irene, 2 years. I just showed you that.
I got mad and I was pissed off when I said it, but he didn't come with all this.
I had to go get my box of baking soda and put that shit right here on the
I
desk.
got a motherfucking I got my sister right there, motherfucking woman, you bitch ass nigga.
Whoa. See?
Ain't a good thing, bro. That's not smart, okay? That means you're outside of yourself. When you say you don't give a fuck, make sure we contextually understand what you mean. Because sometimes I say it, but it's within context.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't give a fuck about what exactly?
I
I'll go any goddamn where, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I've been all across America, nigga, and Canada, and Asia. I don't give a fuck, and Europe. I don't give a fuck, nigga, about these whole
You remember he
ass
mentioned
niggas.
his sister, the rapist? Here you
I
go.
don't give a fuck. I'm going to goddamn New York City, and all them whole ass niggas want to smoke, nigga. You better be your goddamn heater, bitch ass nigga.
All
'Cause
you
I am.
niggas in New York, you camp
Now
ass
you- now
niggas,
you
you better
threatening
bring your
Israelites?
heaters,
What the
nigga,
fuck you
because
goofy
he
niggas
is.
talking about? I got a motherfucking sister that rape bitches. I got my sister to rape your motherfucking woman, you bitch ass nigga.
Ooh,
Whoa.
god damn.
Fuck, nigga. About these whole ass niggas. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna goddamn New York City, and all them whole ass cat niggas want smoke, nigga. You better be your goddamn heater, bitch ass nigga. Cause I am.
Nigga, you camp niggas better bring your heaters,
The
nigga.
fuck you goofy niggas talking about?
You motherfucking goofy
I
ass.
got a motherfucking sister that rape bitches.
She do
I
what?
got my sister to rape your motherfucking woman, you bitch ass nigga.
She'll do what? God damn, nigga. God.
And like, you don't give a fuck about what exactly?
I'll go any goddamn where, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I've been all across America, nigga, and Canada, and Asia. I don't give a fuck, and Europe. I don't give a fuck, nigga, about these whole ass niggas. I don't give a fuck. I'm going goddamn New York City, and all the whole ass cat niggas want to smoke, nigga. You better be your goddamn heater, bitch ass nigga, because I am.
Now you threatening
What
Israelites?
the fuck you goofy niggas talking about? I got a motherfucking sister that rape bitches. I got my sister to rape the motherfucking woman, you bitch ass nigga.
God damn. What
Man,
is
Rump
these
seems like laughing
niggas?
at you.
What is they
Like, man, when I
celebrating?
get home, man, I'm going to have to change my whole stream around and talk about this now. Because he's doing all of this for Polite.
Too late,
I'll keep
nigga.
the same topic, same cover.
Too late,
now,
go.
I'm going to have to talk about it from a different angle. You know what I'm saying? Same cover, same topic. But you doing all this shit for Polite inside there, my nigga.
Too late, go.
This nigga ain't no fucking problem with me. Just a couple days ago, nigga, I was welcome there. Taz here. Let me drop the link. Come on up, Taz. Hey, Taz, I love Taz. Now you mad at the motherfucker, bro? That shit lame, my nigga.
Fuck you think you're talking to, nigga? I'll get your motherfucking head peeled off, nigga. Hit the link, faggot. Just put my name in some shit, bitch, nigga. Stand up and be a motherfucking man, nigga. Say with your motherfucking chest. You goddamn wanna be a faggot ass nigga. Another faggot nigga wanna run.
Whole head
No,
peeled.
fuck that, nigga. I'm a motherfucking G, nigga. When I say I'm a goddamn G, nigga, I'm a goddamn G, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga.
We clearly see that you don't give a fuck.
Whole
But that's
motherfucking
not
G,
what makes
nigga.
one a G. You know what I'm saying? Again, we got to correct some of this mentality, bro. Not giving a fuck
Big
ain't a good
G.
thing, bro. That's not smart. Okay, that means you're outside of yourself. When you say you don't give a fuck, make sure we contextually understand what you mean. Because sometimes I say it, but it's within context. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't give a fuck about what exactly?
Here you go. He'll tell you.
I'll go any goddamn where, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I've been all across America, nigga, and Canada, and Asia. I don't give a fuck, and Europe. I don't give a fuck, nigga, about these whole ass niggas. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna goddamn New York City, and all them whole ass niggas want smoke, nigga. You better be your goddamn heater, bitch ass nigga, cause I am.
Now you threatening Israelites?
Yeah, that's what he did.
Goofy niggas talking about.
Oh, they goofy niggas, huh?
I got a motherfucking sister that rape bitches. I got my sister to rape the motherfucking woman, you bitch ass nigga.
She'll do what? God damn. That shit crazy, ain't it? All this to defend Polite? All this?
You know what I'm saying? You can't hide this shit. This is who you really are, nigga. I'll be looking forward to Israel speaking out against this one. For sure.
Jeremy, salute.
Fuck you talking about, sucker ass
Oh
nigga.
shit, Briggs, salute.
Look, this old faggot ass nigga on a goddamn chat. You a straight bitch, nigga. You a woman beater, punk ass, sucker ass nigga. And I'll beat your bitch ass, knock the motherfucking BB shots off your motherfucking head straight, you bitch ass nigga.
You see what I told him? Spiral out, man. Hey, I'm just driving, listening. I'm getting mad for real. But I know he's spiraling
Spiral
out.
out.
I'm like, yeah, I got him. Man, he ain't gonna take the video down. He dumb.
Dumb.
I ain't gotta record this shit. He's stupid as fuck.
I need
You
the
don't even
shirt.
realize what he just said. I got him. Spiral on out, lame. This shit is easy for me.
I need the
nigga.
shirt, man.
You have hair like Andre 3000, you faggot ass nigga. Nigga trying to bring my name on some fuck shit. Nigga, that nigga wanna fucking hide like a little bitch. Nigga, you a complete motherfucking sucker, nigga.
Complete.
hiding. Taz?
And I ain't gonna disrespect your woman, but you know what? She had to be ashamed of her goddamn self for laying down with your faggot ass, nigga.
How you go from I have a rapist sister and she'll rape your woman to God damn, man.
Nigga.
God damn, man.
You gotta do is let these niggas talk.
That's right.
Let
Let
them
them talk.
Let these niggas talk. Oh, it'll come out. It's gonna come out.
That it will.
You know what I'm saying? You can't hide this shit. This is who you really are, nigga. This is who you really are. You can't hide it. So now, again, we have to go back to the question I asked when I originally came on the panel.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with letting these types of niggas in the conscious community?
Good, Julie, what's good?
Ain't a good thing, bro. That's not smart, okay? That means you're outside of yourself. When you say you don't give a fuck, make sure we contextually understand what you mean, because sometimes I say it, but it's within context.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't give a fuck about what exactly?
I'll go any goddamn where, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I've been all across America, nigga, and Canada, and Asia. I don't give a fuck, and Europe. I don't give a fuck, nigga, about these whole ass niggas. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to goddamn New York City, and all them whole ass camp niggas want to smoke, nigga. You better be your goddamn heater, bitch. Ass nigga. Because I am.
Man, y'all better bring the heat, nigga. When he get to New York,
Now you threatening Israelites?
when he get to New York, nigga.
Talking about? I got a motherfucking sister that rape bitches. I get my sister to rape the motherfucking woman, you bitch ass nigga.
I look like, and it be like, damn, bro, like, that shit sound kind of sexual, bruh. Heard and shit. You know what I'm saying? Where I'ma click that link for, bro? You on there threatening to rape motherfuckers, bro? You pulling your shirt off and shit. You acting all weird, bro. Hell no, I ain't about to click that link, nigga. The fuck?
Man, somebody better tell these
You know what I'm saying?
dudes
Just
what the
immediately
fuck
reflect
going
this
on.
ass shit, but like I don't get these weird niggas.
You look goddamn open color night, but your fat ass is giving alcohol to mine, you bitch ass nigga. What you planning on doing, Taz? Raping the goddamn girl, you faggot ass nigga, huh?
God damn, man. Then he go into this shit. See, I need to learn how to edit this shit. This shit would have been clean.
Beat the fuck up, kill it, throw it in the goddamn garbage can, and set on fire, you punk ass nigga.
Set on fire.
Whole ass nigga.
Damn.
Suck ass nigga, wanna talk that fucking back shit. Some bitches tell about some tour.
It's a 72-hour drill-a-thon.
What the fuck was that?
God damn.
Well, no, we gotta run that shit back. Fuck y'all, mean.
What's wrong with these niggas, man? Homesick ass niggas in Japan naming off Cleveland hoods.
That's that part right there.
Soft, effeminate bitch niggas like
How to take it off, though,
He
because
thought I was gonna come on this channel.
yeah, definitely pull it down for that shit. That's what Taz went on that thuggish, ruggish bone
While he on there unhinged,
body bag.
pulling off his shirt and shit. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm gonna click that link for, bro? You on there threatening to rape motherfuckers, bro? You pulling your shirt off and shit. You acting all weird, bro. Hell no, I ain't about to click that link, nigga.
what? Nigga, them bitches is desperate to have your old black and mild lip, goddamn BB shot, buckshot, nappy headed ass, nigga, homeless mouth ass nigga.
Homeless mouth.
BB buck.
Man, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing over there in the House of Consciousness, but is this
The
y'all
thing
new
is,
HOK
I'm
niggas,
just
man?
not
Or has he
here
always been?
to be physically judged. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, man. Like, I know, you know, that shit might sound a little crazy and whatnot, but like, it's crazy, man. Like,
Like, I'm tired of having men physically judging me, man. Whether it's Mr. Fantastic looking me up and down,
which I just told you about
you know
earlier.
what I'm saying? Whether it's Edward Anderson on the stream saying he want to fuck me. And bro, listen, it's
Them niggas
weird
is
being
weird.
in my position where women respect my wife enough to rarely comment on what I look like. But niggas always talking about what I look like. And it be like, damn, bro, like, that shit sound kind of sexual.
They always
bro.
do, King James.
Like, that shit don't, like, you ain't just roasting me, my nigga. Like, your shit sound like a little sexual, my nigga. Like, I know what a roast sound like, my nigga. Like, you keep referring to my lips and my hair a little too much, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the traits that I would expect women to speak on. My lips and my hair, bro. Like, you need to sit back and chill, bro, and go back to the lab with some of the shit you saying, bro. Like, stop talking about my motherfucking lips, bro. Like, what the fuck, man? That shit don't sound right, bro. We on the grind over here, man, trying to do content for real, bro. Like,
Really just trying to get the content done.
on your channel and tell you you're not gonna care. You're gonna ignore what I say, and ain't nobody gonna hear the shit anyway.
Not little Eddie. Not little Eddie. I'm just trying to show him what we've been dealing with. This is 2 years ago. This is today.
Little boys don't have asses, nigga. That nigga. Why y'all fucking with the goat, nigga?
Oh, it's gonna get real bad.
What exactly is little boy ass? I'd love to hear you explain it. Bro, I don't even come on.
Sucker ass nigga.
You know what?
Four pedos. This motherfucker giving goddamn alcohol to minors, nigga. What the fuck you doing giving alcohol to minors, nigga? What you planning on doing, whole ass nigga?
What were you planning on doing with that confidential informant, Taz? These niggas dumb.
It's gonna get real crazy right here.
It's
So
sad.
trigger warning, guard your ears.
And I give you the receipts. I tell you where to go look. I show you the case. I put the case up. I literally.
Butterfly, salute.
Too busy looking at my lips instead of that case you're trying to misrepresent.
Get the link, bitch ass nigga. Tell the world. What was you planning on doing? Giving minors alcohol. What was you planning on doing, Taz?
You said tell the world.
Getting some little girl ass, honey.
Look, that nigga got 55 people
Getting
watching me
some
about tell the
little
world.
girl
You know what I'm saying? This
ass.
the type of shit I don't be liking though.
I
You know,
thought
like,
we
you
was
on the grind
talking
over here, man,
about
trying to do
Polight. I was doing
You on the
fake
grind
ass
over here, man, trying to do
scenarios.
content for real.
All this to defend Polight
Look at them little dry ass lips, nigga.
with your dry lips,
Sucker
nigga.
ass nigga.
You know what?
Four pedos. This motherfucker giving goddamn alcohol to minors, nigga. What the fuck was you doing giving alcohol to minors, nigga? Who you planning on doing, whole ass nigga?
What were you planning on doing with that confidential informant, Taz? These niggas dumb.
Very dumb.
You need to tell the world.
I'm trying to speed it up just a little bit because I know we've been here for a little minute. Appreciate y'all rocking
And
with.
not one of us. Not one of us. We don't know goddamn Brother Polight. Man, motherfuckers who goddamn Brother
Oh,
Polight.
you don't know it? You don't know him?
Yo, I'm telling this nigga, like, bro, you ain't worth the time, bruh. You're not worth the time. So what's gonna happen is your man's gonna pay dearly because now your man's got more to answer for than what he originally had to answer for. I need to know why Sinetter is inviting in men who threaten black women with rape. I need to know that. I need to know that. I need to know why Sinetter cool with that. Sinetter gonna pay for this shit you just pulled today.
Energy, salute. I swear, salute. He do got the little Richard. He got that what was his name?
Still married to a goddamn white man.
What's his name? He got locked up and shit. Rick James. He got the shaved Rick James looking ass shit.
Like he married to a white woman, lying on my wife, saying my wife married to a white man.
And now they changed it. Now I'm currently married to a white man.
Now you're currently married to this white dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anything to diminish us.
Yeah. She don't. You're a disgrace. The universe loves me, nigga. The most I ain't with you, nigga.
Look at these niggas. Look. The fuck? Look at these niggas.
But
No problem.
Look at him. No problem. Looking for a Suge video. Listen how sad this is.
Yeah, but Suge
I'm
don't
saying the
lie,
chat can't
man.
believe it. I mean, the chat can't believe he's doing this.
Suge
He's
is
gonna look for a Suge video. He's looking for a Suge video.
It's white, swallow white semen.
Well, no, talking about my woman and blah, 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 blah. This make me angry.
What the fuck was that?
Well, just remember, you spoke about my kid, whole ass nigga. All right? So don't lie. Let me find that shit. Hold on.
Now talking about his kid. See how he jumped into victim mode. You talked about my kid.
These niggas.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not a month. Hold on a second. You better hope I can't find that shit, nigga.
You better hope.
Cause your ass is gonna fucking run.
You're gonna run.
I better hope you can't find
That nigga said, pull it up.
Tell your stupid ass to pull it up. Again, acknowledging Brother Polight, although you said, I don't know him.
Just keep going, Brother Taz. We know we come out with some other weirder shit, man.
I'm
keep going.
laughing like a motherfucker when he says this shit. Like, how exactly is that a good point?
It's what a good point, Taz. Damn, I know you're the co-founder of the B1 Network, but I'm wondering, just what a good point. I can see her all day. What is the good point this nigga was making?
For real. To say your kid don't look like me?
Right. Here's he was talking about my baby shit.
Doesn't. Yeah. I mean, what are we doing here, fam? What is wrong? What are you talking about, bro? Like, put the beer down. This is why you shouldn't drink on a live stream. You are tripping, bruh.
So that's what he's talking about when he said, oh, you attacked me. Oh, you talked about my baby. Oh, you attacked me. You talked about my baby. That shit weird.
Hey, yeah, your kid look black as hell.
Mm-hmm. Why don't y'all just...
We're not gonna lie for you, fam.
Why don't they just sit their ass down, man? They
I never might lie to
man, this
you.
should be frustrating. This should be frustrating.
All right, here, no, you to know, that nigga attacked my child. That's a baby.
What is he pointing at?
That's a baby.
What the fuck is he pointing at?
Oh, now you know what a baby is? Now you know what a baby is? You damn sure didn't know what a baby was a little bit ago when you was referring to him sexually.
Right.
He ain't had no idea what a baby was when he was referring to somebody else's kid sexually. The way to not talk about it polite is to say, you don't know polite.
Mm-hmm.
Peep the scheme.
There you go, Taz. You know what's funny, Taz? You know what's funny about you, bitch? Not only do you attack babies, you attack women. And that shows a lot about your fucking character, nigga. You're a fucking sucker, nigga. You get it. So when a whole ass nigga attack a baby, the fact that nigga, the bitch won't say,
hey man, shout out to my Israelite brothers out there, man. You more inclined to catch it. You talked about my baby. Me with your mixed kids, my nigga. But why would you do that in the first place? Why would you introduce children into this video in the first place? When all I came to you for was to talk to you about what Polight did to children.
So y'all remember, Irene went on this motherfucker about 2 years ago and broke all this shit down for him. Broke all of this shit down for him 2 years ago. And that body bag is still busting their heads. Now, I told y'all I had to take an hour just on the Irene just so you can see just how much that was a body
I don't want to
bag.
tell the sisters nothing, man. I'm going to let them handle this on their own. I'm going to let the sisters decide how they want to handle this. You know, I'm doing to the black image. And it's unjustified. But keep doing it. I mean, like I say, that's y'all.
apologize. That's my baby, my little boy. He's only 3 years old.
But that baby don't look nothing like you. and that motherfucker don't have your complexion. That baby don't look like it's got a hint of black in it. Nigga.
And that's why when I was drilling on his page, I was like
But I ain't
a
here to attack
3-year-old.
your
You
child,
talking
nigga.
like that in front of a 3-year-old?
These
Weird
corny
ass
ass
dude.
niggas, man, this shit don't make no sense. I'm tough because I got shot. Hey, bro, like what type of shit y'all teaching fucking young black men doing this shit?
Mm-hmm.
Look, bitch ass nigga. Look, bitch ass nigga. I got shot.
You faggot ass nigga.
And see, that's what I'm talking about right there. I told y'all when I came in, nigga, I was weak, bro. Like, wait a minute, what, bro? You pulling your shirts off, showing me where niggas done popped your ass, bro? That's why a nigga poked your motherfucking ass, nigga. The fuck he talking about? I couldn't believe this shit when I saw this shit this morning. Like, what?
I still can't.
Like, nigga, you bragging about a nigga clapping your ass, bro? Saying it's hard to do black first media, nigga. Oh, you heard it correctly. I heard it the first time you said it, though. It said, okay, he's died. Listen again.
Nigga, I've been all across America, nigga, and Canada, and Asia. I don't give a fuck, and Europe. I don't give a fuck, nigga, about these whole ass niggas. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to goddamn New York City, and all them whole ass can't niggas want to smoke, nigga. You better bring your goddamn heater, bitch ass nigga, because I am. The fucking goofy niggas talking about. I got a motherfucking sister that rape bitches. I got my sister to rape your motherfucking woman, you bitch ass nigga.
God,
and it's just so many weirdos. What's my favorite saying? All you gotta do
is let them talk.
Just let these niggas talk.
That's it.
Bitches. Sit your ass down, my nigga.
You better bring your goddamn heater, bitch ass nigga, because I am. The fucking goofy niggas talking about. I got a motherfucking sister that rape bitches. I got my sister to rape your motherfucking woman, you bitch ass nigga. The fuck you talking about, sucker ass nigga? Look.
Sucker ass nigga.
Nah, fuck that, nigga. I'm a motherfucking G, nigga.
Big G. Man got in it, fuck nigga. Now you officially in it, nigga. You gonna be in it in ways you never thought you would be. I tried to tell these niggas, fuck with everybody else.
I'm doing, Taz. Raping them goddamn little girls, you faggot ass nigga. Huh?
Here we go.
Buckshot black lip. So the thing is, I'm just not here to be physically judged. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, man. Like, I know, you know, that shit might sound a little crazy and whatnot, but like, it's crazy, man. Like I'm tired of having men physically judging me, man. Whether it's Mr. Fantastic looking me up and down, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's Edward Anderson on the stream saying he want to fuck me. And bro, listen, it's weird being in my position where women respect my wife enough to rarely comment on what I look like. But niggas always talking about what I look like. And it'd be like, damn, bro, like, that shit sound kind of you. Because you trying to hold me to a fucked up standard and I won't accept it.
Turn the energy back up on him.
Not a woman, bro. But again, this is what these niggas do. And I don't live that life, so it's nothing to be proud of. They just keep perpetuating it.
They act like someone like you doesn't exist. Like
the wrong thing, go right with it. Okay? But them bitch ass niggas will not click the link and explain what the fuck.
Oh, we won't click the link. He didn't want to drop that bitch today.
They really think they had something with that shit.
You know he saw your
It like, if he didn't see it though, you could still go look the fucking case up.
Okay, so yeah, you can look at the case and all that stuff. But also, why is it a comparison?
Because they need something to compare it to. It's a reason why they ain't running that shit with a documentation though.
Yeah.
All heart salute.
Documentation to it. Why y'all ain't running the documentation? Shit. Y'all see what I'm telling this nigga? Like, bro, you ain't worth the time, bro.
Alcohol to a minor. This whole ass nigga Taz. This whole bitch ass nigga right here. Where you at? You over here, faggot ass nigga.
Where you at?
Oh, this little white boy? Little white boy. Oh, little white boy. Okay, no problem. She's like, you're supposed to be a white boy.
What the fuck was that?
Baby mama. His supposed wife. They got like a goddamn stomach full of.
This nigga said, I'm not going to talk about your woman. He switches to, my sister, the rapist, will rape your woman. And then he switches back to, well, let's talk about your woman. Man, I can't make this shit up. Let's try it.
Full of white man seed.
Fuck be wrong with these weird ass niggas, man?
Mercies, man. Where,
man? So now, look. So now he finna start saying my wife has a white man. My wife was married to a white man. All this my wife in a white man shit that they made up. It's this pathetic space.
Lump this nigga right in with the manosphere again.
So you gonna bring your son into the picture and then tell your son I'm an abuser and call me all these names in front of your son. Yes, nigga, I have a problem with that, nigga. That was sickening.
Another David Johnson of the manosphere.
Okay. Here, man. Come here. Nigga said my baby's white. No problem. Let's see if my little boy's white. Because he sure got an afro like his daddy. She said, hey, man, whatever you do, man.
You got an afro like his daddy.
Hey, this
I'm leaving your kids out of it, nigga.
This is why he was. Oh, you attacking my son?
I'll let you embarrass yourself.
This
nigga.
comment right here.
I'm not gonna talk about your kids, nigga.
I said the
I'll
same
let you
exact thing,
your
nigga.
own
God damn.
motherfucking self.
You gonna tell me this kid is white?
Hey.
Yes.
There's a guy here. Hold on a second. I know you're only 3 years old.
I know you're only 3 years old.
Oh, now the nigga wanna fucking run.
I know you're only 3 years old, but watch the nigga fucking run.
She's in. Hey, man, don't get with a black woman that swallows white man semen, okay?
Okay?
All right. You see that? Wait. One more time. She's in. Don't get with a black woman that swallows white man semen, okay?
Man, do y'all really think I'd be playing? No, I just gotta get my body bag count back up, nigga. I just gotta get my body bag count back up.
Your son.
That nigga was running from that
nigga,
shit so hard, nigga, earlier.
That nigga, that was
Hold
that
on,
was
turn my
sickening.
camera on, nigga.
So yes, now I'm pissed.
That nigga was running from that shit so fast. I'm talking about 4 flat 40s. The nigga could have made the Olympics if they would have just heard this shit right here. This is some Olympic ass nasty shit. That nigga ran all goddamn, and he would not drop the link when I was in that motherfucker body bagging him. He would not drop the link. So he's sitting there saying, oh, well, bitch ass nigga, take the link. Bitch ass nigga, take the link. And you heard that nigga Taz say, man, I ain't finna waste my time taking a link from this weird ass nigga. Oh, my mama. Now you see why this nigga, oh, you attack my son. You attack my son shit. Does my son look white? First thing I said was,
yeah, man. Come here, man.
Yes.
Nigga said my baby's white. No problem. Let's see if my little boy is white. He sure got an afro like his daddy.
That's the new afro right there. Y'all tripping.
She said, hey, man, whatever you do, man.
You got an afro like his daddy?
That's the new afro, man.
I'm gonna leave your kids out of it, nigga. I'll let you embarrass yourself, nigga. I'm not gonna talk about your kids, nigga. I'll let you embarrass your own motherfucking self.
Right.
Hey. There's a guy here. Hold on a second. I know you're only 3 years old. We gonna talk for a second. Oh, now the nigga wanna fucking run. Now the nigga want to fucking run. She's in. Hey, man. Don't get with a black
Watch the little baby nod.
that swallows white man semen, okay?
Look at the little baby.
All right. You see that? Wait. One more time. She's in. Don't get with a black woman that swallows white man semen, okay?
Right, Luna. See, I will run this shit back. See, I'm just here to beat the white off these names,
Ain't
man.
in front of your son. Yes, nigga, I have a problem with that, nigga. That was sickening.
Absolutely.
So yes, now I'm pissed.
Okay. Here, man. Come here. They can say my baby's white. No problem. Let's see if my little boy is white. He sure got an afro like his daddy.
That's the new afro.
Hey, man, what do you do, man?
You got an afro like his daddy? I'm gonna leave your kids out of it, nigga.
That was me, my bad.
I'll let you embarrass yourself, nigga. I'm not gonna talk about your kids, nigga. I'll let you embarrass your own motherfucking self.
Hey. There's a guy here. Hold on a second. I know you're only 3 years old.
I know you're only 3 years old.
We're gonna talk for a second. Oh, now the nigga wanna fucking run. Now the nigga want to fucking run. She's in. Hey, man. Don't get with a black woman that swallows white man's semen, okay?
See the baby say yes? Did y'all see the baby say yes to this shit? See, now I got to give him a little side by side. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to record, but I was trying to listen. Trying to record, but I was trying to listen. But this motherfucker kept running so hard every time I was trying to put the motherfucking words in.
You get violated.
See, this is back on his page again, just so you know.
He was so busy dick eating, he wasn't even paying attention to what I said. I said, don't get a woman that does that like Taz.
Do you see that shit? Do you see that shit? This motherfucker a compulsive liar. If I could run the shit back from the other side, then you'd hear that shit again. Is that what he said or no? Maybe I'll.
All right. You see that? Wait. One more time. She's in. Don't get with a black woman that swallows white man's semen, okay?
I know y'all heard that. Like, it ain't just me, man. I know somebody heard that shit. I don't know how the fuck there are no flames in the motherfucking chat. If this ain't no motherfucking body bag, man, I'm gonna go back to work, man. Fuck that shit. If this ain't a body bag, I don't know what is, man. Fuck that shit.
Brother Mo said, child predators, you're on video teaching your son, quote, not to suck white men's semen and baby sex. No, I said, don't get a woman that does that. See, the brother Moses wasn't even listening. He was so busy digging, he wasn't even paying attention to what I said. I said, don't get a woman that does that like Taz.
Is that what the fuck he said? Maybe I'm missing it. Because I put the actual words on the screen. The first message I said, man, you shouldn't lie because niggas got video of you saying this shit.
With these type niggas representing your motherfucking community, these the niggas y'all put out in front of me. He's attached to Sonetta, and then you come back. Sugar's the one who said Sonetta had AIDS.
Suge said it, but Suge don't be saying. Suge don't
knows
lie.
Suge did that shit. He don't fuck with Suge, but
That nigga said Suge don't lie. Suge doesn't just make shit up, but Suge is the one who says Sonetta got AIDS. So is he making that up or isn't he? Told you these niggas be triple double talking, man. That's why I really don't like fucking with these niggas, man. I try to stay the fuck clear of these niggas, man. Every time, nigga. These motherfuckers come on a panel, I just stop fucking talking. See, I'm just here to beat the motherfucking white off these niggas, man. That's it. That's all I'm here for. We almost done, y'all. We almost at the end of it.
Like, that's not how doxing works, bruh.
We down
you
here.
Get a dumbass attached to Sonetta. You know what I'm saying? But I accidentally hit the enter button. I was typing bearing false witness.
No, fuck, nigga. It's Nyla's real name, Nicole.
Listen to this shit. Bro, we've been dots, bro. Everybody know my motherfucking wife's name, bro.
I didn't.
Them bitches the whole time. Where you been? You just get in here? You might stream. You are tripping, bro. You are tripping. So let's ask her. Go get your white wife. Let's ask her.
I didn't even know my mama name till I was like 17 years old. Her name was Mom the whole time. Jesus Christ. And I almost, because she's in Sacramento. She's in Sacramento. So I got this message, was like, hey, just in case you didn't know, your mom and dad both got COVID. Your dad's doing all right, but your mom is super sick. And I was like, God damn, that sucks. I mean, because I'm way out the way, but I would have flown there if it was too bad. But she just sitting there, she's sick. And they start a little group chat. And the first message that I send is, Mom. Oh, let me put me on the screen. The first message that I send when I found out that my mom was sick and that my dad, both of them had COVID. My dad he was all right, really, headache and stuff like that. But my mom was down and out, fetal position, laying up in the bed. And so Virgo Child Salute. When I heard that shit and they started the little group chat thing, the first thing that I said to my mom in that little group chat, I was like, Mom, if you see Pops rummaging through your papers, that nigga trying to find the insurance, I give you permission to cut that nigga left eyebrow off. I bodied that nigga. No Paris leader. She all right, man. Shit, my son and my daughter just got this shit, just tested positive. Man, that Delta strain is different. It's just different. I've been riding around to the mall and riding around getting stuff to eat, doing last minute shopping for school and shit, riding with them everywhere. And then they take the little test on like Thursday, and both of these motherfuckers got COVID. I'm like, ain't that about I've been driving around with COVID in my car. Ain't this something? So yeah, we doing all right. Like my mom, she's recovering well and all of that shit. My big bro, he in like Cleveland right now. And so I was like, Mom, when you start feeling better, make sure you cut that dude out the motherfucking wheel, because he got like 7 to 9 kids. And by the time it get to Quincy, which is my son, by the time it get down to my kids, they're going to have to share like $47.14 because that dude has so many freaking kids. That's my bro. And you know how the grandparents, they don't give it, like my mom won't give it to me. They'll skip the generation to make sure the next generation has access to, the bit of the capital that's available. And so I'm like, okay, if she gonna skip the generation, my bro got about 7, 11, 15 kids over there. I'm like, nah, man, because when it comes to my big bro and me, it's only 3 of us. It's only 3 kids. Them 12 kids, man, this dude got like 20 kids. I was like, Mom, you got to cut that dude out the wheel. And so she was like, I needed that. So my mom just needed to laugh a little bit. I tell you, man, I'd be roasting. I'd be right there on the spot. She was like, I'm not feeling good, and I've been laying down super sick for like 3 days. So I was like, man, if you don't cut my dad eyebrow off, if he trying to look for your insurance papers, All right, man. That was an easy little sidebar. But yeah, once again, he's talking about that was a 3-year-old baby. That was a 3-year-old baby.
Correcto cerebro. Headbanger.
Can y'all see the screen right there with me and my little 3? Well, she wasn't even 3. Can y'all see that one, or is it still on the other screen? Let me know now. I got my little bougie on that bad boy. Hold on, let's do this way. Let me see. Can you block Tiny Tim? I love black kids more than y'all do. Oh yeah. Hold on. Oh, y'all see it? Okay. Take the headphones off real quick. I got it. Don't you worry about a thing. Hold on, y'all gotta see the spin move. I gotta hit this dude with a whole spin move, and block that motherfucker. I ain't see the spin move on you know. You ain't see that shit. Yeah, that was a bad little spin move right there. Blocking. He loves black kids more than us. Oh god damn, did the screen go out? Mother sukar. Did the screen go out? Because I'm not done yet, man. I accidentally hit my camera and it broke my 98-cent store internet. You know what I'm saying? First of all, if anybody going to the Dollar Tree, tell them I need another 98-cent internet, man. They tripping, man. That shit crazy. And my kids, my sister kids, you know, it's quite a few of us in the house. So if y'all know anybody who got them food stamps, inbox me, man. Hit me up on the B1 Network email. I'm gonna drop that shit in the chat and just put Brother Moses Family Support on there if they got the food stamps. All right. So let me drop the email. BlackFirstMedia.com. All right. So yeah, tell them if they got them food stamps, man, especially with the Cash App cards, you know what I'm saying, and they can real quick. If we still going 2 for 1, man, I got you, man. You got a lot of kids to feed. All right. Scandalous and salacious.
In your own family, bro. Talk about baby. Now he talking about a baby. Look at his character. See this shit?
See, I was trying to switch back.
Motherfucker, all of that, okay? Nigga trying to hit my shit any other time. That nigga trying to come on and nigga talking about my baby. Nigga,
You hear that shit?
Okay?
You talking about my baby.
Let's see if she's small.
You talking about my baby. See how I be victimizing these niggas, man, without even saying shit. You talking about my baby.
Nigga, what about your woman swallowing a white nut? What about that, nigga? Well, you gotta talk to that nigga first. I did not bring up this nigga's nothing.
He did? The man put 2 children on the screen, fam. Like, come on.
That nigga brought it up. He did it first. Why? Because that nigga's hurt. He's hurting inside.
I'm hurt, my
That
nigga.
nigga feels awful.
I'm hurt.
You did it first. This nigga put a baby on the screen and said, "Does my baby look white?" And nigga said, "Nope." that's the attack of this baby, man. I promise you, you can't make this shit up.
That's a little boy.
I'm hurting.
He's a little boy inside.
Little boy.
Look, the nigga ain't seen a goddamn thing in here. Look.
Little boy.
That ain't Taz.
Little boy.
That ain't Taz. This ain't Taz.
Now, y'all remember all them goddamn receipts that I was showing when we was in them other chats. If you've been rocking with me, you know we showed all of them receipts of what these nasty ass dudes was saying and defending Polight. And this video here is still this nigga defending Polight. Nigga, do not let it fool you. All of this long ass rant that this dude is on is to defend Polight. Just to make that shit clear. We almost done, y'all. You see where this little line is? We getting to the we getting to the end of it. Look at that weird shit. I had to skip that shit.
I hear this shit.
I get it. That's okay. And that's why that nigga's woman gotta get a goddamn stomach pump because she got so much goddamn white semen in her stomach. That's why. Her name is Nicole. We saw the picture. We saw her husband. That nigga was throwing a goddamn bathroom back. Right, Taz? Come over here and fucking lie and say those are happy, Taz. Taz, where are you?
Where are you? Almost hit that high note right there, my nigga.
I want you to respect this child more than he do. The fuck?
Three. A 3-year-old little boy. And this nigga talking shit about him.
A 3-year-old little boy. I'm just wondering, do we continue to fight because we see how much this shit is out here? Or do we just throw our hands up like, man, there's too many of these weird ass niggas?
Dusty ass nigga and be like, oh shit.
Did he just say a dusty ass nigga?
Throw the nigga in the river somewhere. Shit.
For real?
Right.
Shalom.
No paperwork. That's how you feel about pedos. So why you ain't talking about Polight like that?
Oops, my bad.
Get him up out of here.
Hey, y'all hear him do the thing again? Hey, that shit is comedy, man. Is that his shit right there? Hey, y'all remember this one? What I say? Child predators. You're on a video teaching your son not to suck white men's semen and talking about baby sex. Play that video to your 27 fans, and how many of your sisters are rapists? Don't delete this. See, I was over there just trying to knock the white off this dude here. I thought dude was on some super weird shit. And he was too, because he started talking to me and shit.
Named Amber that came on here, and she's like, oh, what's your address? Well, you know what? Well, you gonna follow your address, no problem. When my
fuck is this drunk ass nigga saying?
Be prepared to stick your tongue out.
When my sister comes to visit you, be prepared to stick your tongue out.
Do what the penalty is due for that. And Taz, well, you already know. He's already like going through it.
If somebody gotta ask you this shit on the screen,
I don't know what happened or whatever, but like dude is on some other stuff.
Taz is on some other stuff. But if somebody got to ask you a question about what you see on the screen right now,
he hates the Bible or whatever. It's kind of like, bro, like you sound like you live in a foul life, bro.
You sound like you're living a foul life.
For women's rights. He's
an advocate for women's rights because he should be an advocate for boys' rights, right? He should be an advocate for men's rights. Is that what's up? This weird ass nigga here, man. How you having shows? Fuck it, man.
Tony B said, those about sitting cast the first song. Well, I mean, this is what it is. Yeah, sure. I mean, like, yo, dude, like, come on, man. Like, yo, dude is like trying to get these chicks to flag my channel and all this crazy shit. Like, yo, my dude, my channel is small. Why are you worried about my little channel?
Judah. So this is y'all people, man. Is this what y'all new YouTube shit is about? You YouTube conscious people?
No problem. And then I said, there are some nice ones over there. Oh yeah. Oh, there's some beautiful sisters over there. Oh, this sweet little thing came over talking about where do you live? I'm like, shit. I was about to be like, yo, hit me up on Facebook and I'll tell you. But I gave her my
this beautiful little thing, this sweet thing that was on Taz channel. He was about to say, hit me up on Facebook to this beautiful little thing on Taz channel.
My street city. Ain't that something? Shit's crazy like that sometimes, I guess. Humble said you and man must not cut his beard with a razor. All right.
Here we go again. Why he keeps skipping my shit?
He doing the same thing he accused of Polight of. Ain't that something?
Heard you. He want me to defend him, but Taz is doing the same thing Polight is doing. Man, I know I can't make this shit. He couldn't even spell the word. He tried to write informant and feminist chat trying to flag. No problem. Brute. And I think that brute is the sound that he keeps making. That the sound of his weapon and shit.
Who are you talking to?
Tiny Tim, salute.
Okay. Anyone over here?
Tiny Tim, you might want to change that avatar. I don't fucking play that shit.
It's kind of like, well, yeah, maybe you're right, bro. You know what I mean? Maybe you're right. It's kind of looking like that. That's what I'm saying. To a 3-year-old clown, who are you talking to? Ass munch.
Ass munch.
Okay.
Why these dudes got every homosexual.
But your boy you trying to defend on HOK. No, I'm sorry, not HOK. Yo, dude, Taz.
God damn, I think my shit fucked up again.
You want to defend him, right?
I'm going to defend him.
Defend him. He doing the same thing he accused him Polight of. Ain't that some shit? Long. So please stop reciting scripture that don't pertain to me.
We almost through it, y'all. Y'all see me? We damn near through it. Man, it just took a hell of a lot to get here because I had to show.
Would you say the white man's semen 50 times? Oh, so you counted how many times I said the white man's semen? Sir. Brother Moses, did that turn you on, brother?
Told you they always do this weird shit, man.
Did you feel any type of, did your wing get hard, bro? Like what's going on, brother, with you, bro? Like what's going on, bro? I don't know if Brother Polight is guilty.
I don't know if he's guilty.
That's why I don't talk about it. I don't know.
That's why you don't talk about it.
But he knows that he even had this case is a sign.
He doesn't know if Brother Polight's guilty. At the end of Taz's, he was like, Taz, the co-founder of the B1 Network. At the end of that one, he was like, if you ask me, he's guilty. And then all throughout this whole section, I've been showing you that he's like, well, he's trying to do the same thing. You want me to defend Taz when Taz is doing the same thing as Polight. God damn, man, there's no winning with these dudes. The triple double talk is impossible because we don't know if we arguing against this point, if we arguing against this point, if we arguing against that one. I'm like, man, fuck all of those. No justice, no peace.
That whatever
child predators
me, whatever, I agree. He need to shut the fuck up with that goofy shit.
Goofy shit. Man, if somebody don't get their motherfucking Hebrew out of here, nigga.
I lean towards Levi.
He leans towards Levi, nigga. Y'all come get this Levite the fuck out of here.
Said,
wait.
From personally, I think he's.
Wait, motherfucker. He said I lean towards Levi. See, I don't know the Bible like that. But something happened, I think, with Moses and his brother Aaron as to where they became like maybe let me stop saying that shit. I might be wrong in a motherfucker. I don't want to put some weird ass shit on the airwaves, but I think I'm right.
He's guilty. Now it's if he's guilty. You're a wishy-washy. Which is it? And what F would you say the white man semen 50 times?
Oh yeah, he was real drunk now. He was real soft.
So you counted how many times I said the white man's semen? Sir, Brother Moses, did that turn you on, brother? When I said the white man's semen, did you feel any type of, your wing didn't get hard, bro? Like what's going on, brother, with you, bro? Like what's going on, bro? Did that turn you on, brother? When I said the white man's semen, did you feel any type of, your wing didn't get hard, bro? Like what's going on, brother, with you, bro? Like what's going
Man,
on?
how many times we gotta tell y'all about these weirdos, man?
Sir, Brother Moses, did that turn you on, brother? When I said the white man's semen, did you feel any type of, your wing didn't get hard, bro? Like what?
You see, I was just talking about what he said to his son.
From personally, I think
I don't know this
Now,
weird
if
ass
he's
nigga.
guilty. You're a wishy-washy. Which is it? And what F would you say the white man's semen 50 times? So you counted how many times I said the white man's semen?
This nigga didn't answer not near question. Not a one.
Brother Moses, did that turn you on, brother? When I said the white man's semen,
You not black,
did you
right?
feel any type of,
So how do you get to introduce your children as black?
Get hard, bro. Like what?
This nigga called us so-called black people.
Bro, like what?
Damn, is that where I get the shush from?
He called us so-called black people.
No.
Now you want to say I'm attacking a black child?
Brother Polight.
The double think, dog.
I don't know.
I don't know, Brother
That's what
Polight.
I'm talking about. I don't know. But
a nigga like that, you already know what happens
the
with a nigga.
simple fact that he
You already know.
even had this case is a sign that whatever that blasphemy, whatever, I agree. He need to shut the fuck up with that goofy
He
shit.
extra sauced right now.
And maybe if he gets free, if he's proved innocent,
If he
maybe
gets
he
free
will devote the
and
rest of
is
his
proved
life to the Most High
innocent,
instead of doing this goofy ass shit.
he'll
Clearly,
devote
the
his life.
goofy ass shit is not
He'll
working.
devote his life to the Most High instead of this goofy ass shit. If he's free and if he's proven innocent. That's what y'all Levi, Israelite, Hebrew. That's y'all. This is the new HOK today.
Not working out,
Get him up out of here.
bro.
But you don't want to do that with the light, though.
These goofy
Y'all want to
ass
sit back and wait for the
task
evidence with the
followers.
light. See the false narrative that they be trying to paint?
It's not working out for them.
You got to wait for the evidence when
They
it comes to
say
the light,
they
though.
Israelites,
It's easy to
but
talk about
this
Taz and
nigga
say this about
whole
Taz and that about
woman
Taz.
beater.
Them niggas ain't talking about the light. Y'all see it, don't you?
A whole woman
Some
beater and a
leader.
child
This Sonetta,
molester.
new little hitter for the conscious community.
No,
When it
But
plucked him out the
the
dumbest
nigga-
Israelite he could find. This is who Sonetta be putting on now for the Israelites.
That's what it is. Police see the dusty ass nigga and be like, oh shit. I ain't gonna throw it.
I am Bruce. I don't know whether to salute you or to block your ass.
Shalom, Judah. Shalom.
What did you just say?
Shalom. You said that shit. You heard that shit. Dudes be on hair, Ron. What the fuck? Hey, Ron.
What he is.
If you know this
Listen,
nonna better
we
vouch
gotta
for him,
show, I
because
mean,
you know
we
me, I
literally
do a
don't have to
360
because
spin move and
it happened on
smack the
everybody.
shit out of
Remember?
this motherfucker.
Let
I don't
me
know this
pull the
nigga.
file so everybody can see how these niggas will lie in real fucking
Fuck
time.
that.
No problem.
I said I had
They don't even
an.
fucking blink their eyes when they lying.
I said I had a feeling. This dude got on the panel. I was like, yesterday I was like, hey Taz, drop the link so me and Midtown Pookie can finish this drill out, because we could tell he was getting a little bit tired. So we get up there, we start talking our shit, bouncing jokes back and forth, laughing and shit. And then some weird ass old dude. I'm talking all fucking pepper jack. Oh, y'all can't even see me. I'm talking all pepper jack dude, hella old. He get up there talking some shit like, hey, Taz, can I? It almost sounded like he said, can I tell you a secret? Like he was on some real weird ass shit, I promise you. And so when he did that shit, I was like, man, what the fuck going on with this dude? So me, I'm normally a respectful young cat, but I start drilling this nigga old ass immediately. And I normally don't do that shit, but I start drilling his ass immediately because I had a feeling about that shit. I had a real feeling about that shit. And so because I had that feeling, and that dude turned out to, when Cynthia G came on, or excuse me, the Eagle came on, he start bitch this and bitch that and all of that shit. And because I had that feeling that he was going, I didn't know he was going to do it. I just had a feeling he was on some snaky shit. It was my first time ever hearing him, but I felt that shit, just like I feel this shit right here. Get your bitch ass out of here. I don't know no motherfucker name. Goddamn you. I don't know what that dude was on. I Am Bruce was blocked. If you don't get the whole fuck out of here with that bullshit, I'm B1 Brother Moses. I don't play that shit. You can't send a white boy in here. I'm here to beat the white off these niggas.
You want to turn Sonetter into me. You want me to be Sonetter, nigga.
That's
I know
right.
what this is. You trying to turn Sonetter into the innocent one, like he called some shit out and make me into him.
Other people's channels. That sound like a real straight bitch, man, worrying about another man's dick. I don't give a fuck about what Polight do with his shit. I'm over here. He got to stand up for his own problems and whatever he do as a man.
Hello. Y'all still ain't gonna give me no credit for this body bag? Not one flame? I got one flame from
Fucking
Midtown
Tom.
Pookie.
No problem.
One.
They don't even fucking blink their eyes when they lying. You want to turn Sonetter into me. You want me to be Sonetter, nigga. I know what this is.
Right.
You're trying to turn Sonetter into the innocent one, like he called some shit out and make me into him.
Other people's channels. That sound like a real straight bitch, man, worrying about another man's dick. I don't give a fuck about what Polight do with his shit. I'm over here. He got to stand up for his own problems and whatever he do as a man. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit.
I got 3 flames for a 3-hour body
You
bag. I'm just
sound
trying.
like the agent for real, man.
I'm just trying to get my body bag count up. That's all I need, man.
Fucking time. No problem. They don't even fucking blink their eyes when they lying. You want to turn Sonetter into me. You want me to be Sonetter, nigga. I know what this is. You trying to turn Sonetter into the innocent one, like he called some shit out and make me into him.
Other people's channels. That sound like a real straight bitch, man, worrying about another man's dick. I don't give a fuck about what Polight do with his shit. I'm over here. He got to stand up for his own problems and whatever he do as a man. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit.
11 times that dude was over there talking about 11 times he was over there talking about 11 times he was over there talking about white man semen. This is the great defender of Brother Polight, who only said, well, I don't know, Polight, if he's free and it's proven non-guilty, then hopefully he'll join, he'll believe in the Most High so he can stop doing this shit. Y'all heard it out of his mouth. I didn't say that shit. His whole rant was, Taz is attacking my son. I played that shit numerous times. Exactly how it was. It wasn't scripted. I played exactly what it was. And in the beginning, Irene Yvette's, when she was on there on Sonetter TV, 2 years ago, June 5th, 2019, she was body bagging that dude about pedophiles. Body bagging him. He just kept changing the subject, trying to run from that shit. Now, he had asked her about 3 or 4 personal questions. And she answered all of them straightforward. But when she started dragging his ass on that pedophile shit, now he got to make a phone call and shit. Open up the lines. The Eagle calls in. George Macon calls in. Some dude named Smalls calls in, and Smalls is the one who was on the front line with Khalid Muhammad. And so after all that, they go back to talking about interracial children. Talk about the eugenics, talk about biologically. She gives them one hell of a breakdown. And this nigga, Sonetta says, oh, I got a brother named Polight who will break all of that down. He didn't want to say nothing about the, the pedophilia. Didn't want to say anything about, I got a brother Polight who, you know what I'm saying? We can really understand that shit because Brother Polight is somebody who did that shit. He didn't have no smoke for that shit. None at all. That was the perfect opportunity for him to separate himself. The perfect one, man. The perfect opportunity for him to separate himself. Why didn't he just do it? Nigga, why? Check this thing, see if it's ready. Gotta know if that music is playing good. It's a lot to check. My bad, I hit the wrong one, man. This was me getting ready for this shit. The audio check. Oh, I'm still learning how to do this shit. But yeah, this is me still learning how to do it. I had to do my sound check before. But yeah. Man, god damn, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Does anybody feel me in that motherfucker? I still only got like 4 flyers. Nigga, can I get my fire, man? Can I get my flowers while I'm still here, man? Tell y'all what, I'm gonna duck back under the motherfucking clouds again. This shit crazy, man. Hold on. Just in case that nigga want to come with that bullshit. Just in case, man, because you know how these niggas be. You know how these niggas be, man. You know how they be.
Hello. First, giving honor to God, who is the head of my life.
Correct.
I also want to thank those of the Purpose-Driven Scholarship Committee who afforded me this opportunity. My name is Moses Leroy Jenkins.
That's me.
A senior business administration major from Sacramento, California.
That's me.
I'm going to tell you a little bit about my purpose.
Shooting that. Man, I got one more because, yeah, they be trying to play them games, man, and I ain't about them playing game shit. Nah, man. Our first obligation as men is to protect our wife. Our first date was to the gun range. Our first date was to the check cashing place. We were young. Second date was to the fucking gun range. That's it. Our decency and our honor is to protect our wives. I got one more. Just one more. I've been trying to find that motherfucker, but I think it might be in this other motherfucking other folder right here. Damn, where that shit go? Yeah, if I don't find it in like, oh, there it is. There it is. I don't think y'all ready for this shit. Just in case these I got you. Don't go join Nyla says. I saw it go from like 70 to 35 right there. So I appreciate the heads up. Hold on, BB. Hold on. Hold on. Here we go right here. Here we go. How Sonetta gonna talk that shit, nigga? I was here. How we gonna talk that shit in 2017? I was here when motherfucking Tommy Sotomayor got smacked. Now you better not You may not recognize me, but I damn sure recognize you because I done came and tapped you on your shoulder a couple times. The real talk, nigga. All right, man. So y'all know me. You know my name once again. B1 Brother Moses, man. Are these the men of the HOK today? Y'all tell me. B1 Brother Moses, and I'm here for one reason. I'm here to beat the white off these naggers. That's all I got, and I'm out.